Hi everybody and welcome in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey here live on YouTube. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti calling the action here tonight as the Black Bears play the final home game on their final day of February 28th, and then we turn the calendar to March tomorrow. Black Bears are looking to complete a perfect month of February. If they win tonight, it would be their third month on the season that they have not lost a game. Last night they defeated the Danbury Hat-Trick 6-0, and it was all behind Garrett Sargis and Dominic Tomei.
Yeah, both those guys were sensational. I mean, it's not many nights where the Black Bears get outshot, but yesterday was one of them, and Tomei was able to stand strong and turn away all 39 shots from the Hat-Tricks, and then Sargis stepping up in a big way. I mean, he's a veteran presence. They brought him in to do things like this, and yesterday putting up 3 goals. I mean, you only needed 1, but to get 3, especially in that arena, not easy. So Sarge doing a great job, plus 2 shorthanded goals.
Yes, 2 shorthanded goals on the same exact power play sequence that Danbury was on the man advantage. No power play goal for the Black Bears, but it didn't matter. They scored 6, 2 shorthanded, 4 at even strength, and to cruise to a 6-0 victory over the Danbury Hat-Tricks. But let's take a look at our players to watch for tonight. Let's start with a familiar face from the Danbury side of things. It's our old friend, Zachary Desmarais. Now, Cole, at surface level, nobody had a point last night for Danbury, but a guy who stood out playing in all 3 facets of the game was Zach.
Yeah, and we know how Desmarais plays. I mean, he's a skilled winger with some good hands and is able to get himself in positions to score. I mean, I think one of those goals came off a Cam Cervoni redirect, so he knows how to get in areas and how to make an impact on the game, but going to need a lot more out of him tonight. They can't afford to get shut out 2 nights in a row.
He was on the first power play last night for Danbury and on the first PK unit as well. So look to see if Zach can contribute for the first time in this building as an opponent. Now, a very familiar face on the other side of things for the Black Bears. It's a man hunting down a very illustrious milestone in Tyson Kirkby. He's sitting at 299 points with the Binghamton Black Bears. 1 more, and he will be the first Black Bear to ever get 300 with the organization. He had a shorthanded goal last night, and he's looking to get .300 tonight.
And when you think of the Binghamton Black Bears over these last 4 or 5 years, you think of Tyson Kirkby. I mean, he's been the face for quite a while since they put that C on him. He's been at his best and gets better, it seems, every year. Missed a little bit of time in the beginning, still able in 23 games to get 17 goals and 13 points for 13 assists for 30 points. It's been a great season for Tyson.
Well, we will take a quick timeout here on the pregame show. We'll come back right after this. We have a great night ahead. The Binghamton Hawks are in the house. The Black Bears are wearing specialty jerseys, as you saw just a couple of seconds ago. They will be auctioned off live after the game as well. But for now, we're going to take a short timeout. Come back. We're back with you on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show right after this.
Join us Friday, March 13th at 7 p.m. for Sock Out Cancer Night, presented by Security Mutual Life Insurance Company of New York. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys with proceeds benefiting Sock Out Cancer. Get your tickets by calling 607-722-7367 or visit BinghamtonBlackBears.com for more.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here with you for Binghamton Hawks Night. Members of the American Special Hockey Association out in attendance for tonight's game. Black Bears are wearing jerseys inspired and designed by our friends, a part of that co-ed team. They'll be auctioned off live immediately following tonight's game. You're listening to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental always makes your smile their priority. Call to schedule an appointment at 607-545-4148. Already took a look at last night's contest at the top of the show. But tonight, let's talk about the injuries and scratches update brought to you by our friends over at UHS Sports Medicine. Now, Cole, no changes in the lineup tonight. Black Bears went with 9 forwards and 7 defensemen. Before we get to who's in and who's out, what do you think, if anything, the Black Bears try to do differently with the same exact guys split with those 9 forwards and 7 D-man?
Well, I think that you can't just rely on the fact that you won handedly last night. I think you need to make sure that you put up the same effort, but even maybe a little more, because these hat tricks are going to be angry, they're going to be hungry, and they're going to be looking to get points. They need points desperately. I mean, it's not a secret to say that they need to try to get themselves back into this playoff race, and they need to go now. So they're going to come out here and do whatever they can to scratch out 3 points or even 2 points. So the Black Bears just need to lock down on defense, stay strong, and make sure that they play a smart, clean game.
What Cole is alluding to is there are about 3 teams in the Empire Division fighting for that final 4th place in the Commissioner's Cup playoffs. Top 4 teams in each division will qualify for the postseason. Danbury right now is in 5th place, and they trail by double digits in terms of points behind Blue Ridge right now. Topeka and Port Huron are in 2nd and 3rd. Black Bears have already clinched their playoff spot. They're now hunting down the division title, and depending on how some games shake out tonight, that might be in the cards for next weekend. But we have to stay tuned, find out more on the out-of-town scoreboard as the night goes on. Same lineup exactly from last night. Dominic Tomei will start back in between the pipes. Gavin Yates is serving his final game of a 4-game suspension, so he'll be back in the lineup next week for the Black Bears. And C.J. Hapward, healthy extra. Zach Sirota, also a healthy extra. And Mac Jansen out with an undisclosed injury at this time. Dan Stone and Connor McAnanama both inactive for the time being. McAnanama with the Tahoe Night Monsters, and Dan Stone with the Rail Yard Dogs. So, that's a look at our UHS Sports Medicine injuries and scratches update. UHS Sports Medicine are the official sports medicine provider of the Binghamton Black Bears. In case you missed it, since it's been a while since we've had a home game, this is a brand new opening video designed by Josh and the excellent video crew as always. We're going to stay right here and let you enjoy it. Come back with the A&C Heating and Air Conditioning starting lineups right after this. great job to the entire video crew working hard on that. And now it's time to meet tonight's starters, presented by our friends over at ANC Heating and Air Conditioning. And for that, we throw it to the voice of Vision Veterans Memorial Arena, Mr. Frank Perney.
Number 28, Scott Rummakers. On defense, number 77, Jesse Anderson. And starting in goal for your Black Bears, number 30, Dominic Tomei. And then the rest of your Binghamton Black Bears. Black Bears head coach is Brent Shirley.
Thank you, Frank. Black Bears outfitted tonight in the monochrome white and black jerseys, inspired by and designed by our friends over at the Binghamton Hawks. And already a very laughable moment here tonight as Kyle Steffen missed his cue early.
Poor Steph. You could see him in the back just saying, when are they going to call my name? He just missed it. I heard it.
We all heard it.
We
Everybody in the arena heard it except for
Not
him.
everyone. Not everyone. Poor Steph.
He might have been the only one.
We'll have to make fun of him for that later.
Kyle
what, were you not listening,
Steffen,
buddy?
Garrett Sargis, and Nick Swain up front. Jesse Anderson and Scott Rammakers on the blue line playing in front of Dominic Tomei. The Binghamton Hawks are the honorary starters for tonight's game. And while they are making their way out onto the ice, starters for Danbury, Austin Pickford, Anton Rubstoff, Austin Belfay, Gerardo Frondudo, and Mr. Susinski. Round off the Danbury skaters, and playing in front of Kyle Penton once again. So same goaltending matchup that we saw last night.
Well, I mean, if you're Binghamton, why not run out there Dominic Tomei?
We'll throw it back down to Frank for the presentation of the colors and the national anthem.
369. And now, performing God Bless America, they'll have a production of Grease from March 5th to the 8th, the EPAC Kids Theater Workshop. Great job, EPAC. And now, to honor our country with a performance of our national anthem, we welcome MacArthur Elementary School.
Want to thank you for tuning in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey. That wraps up our Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Epoch performing their rendition of the God Bless America before the Star Spangled Banner by MacArthur Elementary School and the local Girl Scout troop. Presenting the colors tonight, making their way out off the ice. Got a new camera angle tonight, courtesy of our friend Malik over at Strive Media Production. So you're going to see a lot new camera angles and maybe him roaming around the concourse tonight as well.
I say one of these days we put him in one of those suits and hide him on the ice and just let him skate around.
That's what they do a lot for the international tournament.
I know. Let's get Malik out there and doing that.
All right. Committee members from the Binghamton Hawks dropping the ceremonial puck tonight, celebrating American Special Hockey. Going to highlight them throughout tonight's broadcast. Binghamton outfitted in white and black tonight. Danbury outfitted in their alternate orange jerseys. As we get everybody off the ice here, getting set. Let's go ahead and get to tonight's goaltending matchup, brought to you by our good friends over at D Squared Home Improvement. Kyle Penn, 9-11-1 on the season, facing off with Dominic Tomei, who has a league-leading best 22 wins, 2 losses, and no overtime defeats. A goals against average of 2.08 and save percentage of 924. He picked up his league-leading best 4th shutout of the year last night, stopping all 39 saves. Build your dream home into reality with all the phases of home improvement. Contact our friends over at D Squared today to find out more.
Yeah, I mean, Tomei was one of the stories, Sargis the other. Both of them sensational, and, you know, the Black Bears defense gets some credit too, but those 2 guys you can look at as one of the reasons they walked away with all 3 points.
About set to go here. Worldwide Printing Ice Crew making their way off the ice. Uh-oh, dropped a puck out of his pocket. That's hilarious.
Does that one count as the first puck drop?
No, that is not the BAE Systems opening faceoff.
Brutal.
If it was a drop the puck promotion, maybe.
Oh. It's like dropping the ball, an expression. Nobody ever says you drop the puck, man.
Cameron Campbell drops the puck, and the Black Bears shoot it right on in. They score 2 minutes and 11 seconds into last night's contest. See how quickly they can get on the score sheet tonight. Swain's pass looking for Romikers. He had pinched up, vacated spot, and will bounce into the neutral zone. Binghamton on a stretch pass. Sargis trying to start right where he left off. Penalties called, and we have another penalty shot on the first whistle of the night. Back-to-back nights. Teams stretch the ice, and we will have a penalty shot 27 seconds in. Eli Rivers had a penalty shot last night for Danbury. Dominic Tomei was able to turn that aside. So here we go. And I believe this is the first penalty shot taken this year by the Black Bears.
Didn't Shankar have one earlier in the season?
Oh, he did. You're right. You're right.
I don't know if that's the position I'd be in if I was Penton for the penalty shot. May want to turn around there, buddy.
Trying to eye him down. Mano y mano. Garrett Sargis skates in, tries to go 5-hole, and the door is closed.
Man, penalty shots are so fun. They're not fun when it's a shootout as much, but when it's a penalty shot in the game, it's a ton of fun. And Sargis just comes in, and as you mentioned, he looked for that 5-hole, and I don't think he got that puck exactly where he wanted it. I think if he would have had it right dead middle, he would have beat Penton through the legs.
So no power play now after the failed penalty shot. 27 seconds in. Puck is dropped in the offensive zone. Danbury able to get control. They try to fling it out through the neutral zone. Look out, Demaray, player to watch, comes in, fanned on the shot, rebound off the outside of the iron. Wow, look at Zach fly up the ice. Sargis sends it back across. Now DeRazio skates in, skate to stick, and that one ramps up off a defender and out of play into the curtain.
Let me ask you how you feel about this. I think if you take a penalty, give up a penalty shot, if the player misses, they should still get 2 minutes on the penalty. I think that's fair. I don't know why. All or nothing kind of, you know.
I think that's the pros and cons of taking the penalty shot.
I think that you should still get 2 minutes if you miss. It should be that you get double, like it should be an extra penalty because you were in alone and they stopped you.
I disagree. Kirkby, Stubbs, and Bondarenko now out there. DeRazio throws one towards the net. Pinballs off a couple of bodies. And Jordan Crom trying to stretch the ice ahead to Kandurka. Peppering Lathan. He's able to get it past the forecheckers. And the Black Bears gain control at the center ice circle. Now DeRazio skates in the left wing side. His wrist shot caught by Pitton. And her hang on 1 minute and 9 seconds into tonight's FW Web Company first period. Visit them at nearby 62 Griswold Street, right outside downtown Binghamton, or anytime online at fwweb.com. That's FWEBB.com. 3-1. Shots on goal so far. Bondarenko sending it across. Stubbs off the blocker of Penton on the snapshot. Weber pinches in from the near side blue line. Keeps the play alive temporarily. Danbury able to get this puck out as Kandurka now will just shoot it off the linesman, I believe, off his skate. It'll work its way down low. Danbury goes for a line change. Bondarenko now in the middle, had it poked off his stick. Danbury quick to swarm Ivan Bondarenko as soon as he got across that blue line. Kirkby sending it out wide to Shankar. That was the Prescott-Ontario connection right there. Shankar's shot does go high. And now the hat-tricks have a step. Frondudo trying to center up. Tomei had to steer it aside. Just not enough mustard on that to get that to Belfay, who was cutting all the way across.
Also got it there a little late, so Belfay, even if he would have got there, I think Tomei would have been stoning him at the doorstep.
Frondudo getting ahead to Robstoff. And now puck is knocked down low. Caden Finnell against Jesse Anderson behind the cage. Sent up top near the blue line. Desmarais with already a good scoring chance for the hat-tricks, right back out there on the ice. Puck gets whipped around the boards, and another former Black Bear and Josh Newberg steals it off the wall. Finnell hammers a slap shot, and I believe that hit Scott Ramekers and went into the curtain out of play.
This is a much different look than what we saw last night. The hat-tricks are out swarming quick. The shots on goal are in favor of Binghamton, but chances and the intensity looks to be in the favor of the Danbury squad.
Tonight's officials, referees Carmine Vetrano and Cameron Campbell. Linesmen are Isaac Kessler and Chris Forden. Binghamton able to win the draw. Well, it's knocked away by Desmarais. Try to send it all the way across, looking for Prosecco. And now Binghamton pulls it out of their own end. Chipped ahead by Swain as Sargis tries to get on the forecheck. This is what made Danbury pay a lot last night, especially while they were on the power play, was the Black Bears forecheck. Stephan and Swain try to force the hand of the hat-tricks, and it does result in an icing, so partial win for the forecheckers right there. As now Danbury not going to be allowed to change, and Binghamton able to pick their face-off dot. Kirkby's line comes out, and they move it to the far side.
And this is huge. Black Bears getting their, well, not top line today, but one of their top scoring lines out there in an attempt here to try to get the first one, break the ice. Especially like you said, I believe you mentioned on Stubbs' power side.
Look how clear that camera is. Great stuff from Malik down low in the corner. So hanging out with our friend JJ from Just Sports Photography and also EJ Worth on the Black Bears socials right now. Prosecco gets control off the draw. Chopped ahead by Desmarais, knocked it out of midair and almost sent himself on a breakaway. DeRazio, though, intercepts, tries to counter back the other way, and then lost his edge as he was pressuring Austin Pickford in the Danbury end. Hat-tricks counter back the other way. Adrian spins around some pressure. Marked by Chichu Lathan. Tukani fires, knocked down by a man in orange. Crom knocked it down and never got to Tomei. Hat-tricks are at the half wall, reversing it up top. Tukani fires a slap shot. It's caught by Tomei. Maybe got a piece of Crom out in front. Play halts. Just about 4 minutes gone in period number one.
Tomei did a nice job there tracking that puck and keeping himself square to the net and really giving nothing to shoot at for Tukani, and he just had it right in the breadbasket. Take a look here, just squares up to the shooter.
One thing interesting, Ian Tukani listed as a defenseman. and playing defense right now up top with the puck. We saw him take a lot of runs at forward last night. Remember, Eli Rivers did leave the game due to injury. I believe he was one of the members of the Hat-Tricks who came up on bump-up shift. Look at that! Jacob Shankar extends his goal streak. They take the face-off win in their own zone all the way down to the other side of the ice. 7 games in a row for Jacob Shankar.
Well, he's just been on fire, has he not? Shankar able just to get that puck into the zone and wire one. They're going to take a look here. I believe they'll be looking for offside, but if it stands, as you mentioned, 7 straight games for Shankar.
So goal is under review for potential missed offsides. If it stands, it's Shankar's 10th of the year, and it would put him on a 7-game goal streak. Not too many guys on a third line have a 7-game goal streak.
No, they don't.
In any league, at any level.
Not many guys on a first line have a 7-game goal streak.
So you see the referees. And funny enough, number 97 is Cameron Campbell. Actually started in this league as a linesman.
Well, good for him.
Also a linesman in the ECHL as well. Worked his way. So they have deemed that the play is offside. So that goal will not count. So Jacob Shankar back down to a 6-game goal streak. So take a look at this Heinz Energy replay. So puck gets deflected right there, and it looks like Tyler Schwitt.
Schwitt jumped a little early just because it got caught up into the padding that time. And the Hat-Tricks catch a break there. I think that was Pickford.
When we go to timeout, we're going to get a clarification from the off-ice officials on if that was a challenge or the referees wanted to look at that on their own. But no matter what, it's still 0-0. Black Bears were offside. Referees took a look at the monitor, and they got that one right. Big hit delivered right in front of the benches. Teams fighting for control, and we do have a stoppage. It is blown dead. And they're going to say that it was touched by somebody in the bench area. 4:28 gone here in the FW Web Company first period. Black Bears coming into tonight's game 37-5-1 on the year, a league leading best, 109 points.
I mean, can you ask for much more than that from the defending 2-time champions? Back-to-back, than to be top of the league, over 100 points in the month of February, looking to finish February off in a sensational manner?
I don't think you can. It'd be the 3rd month that they've gone undefeated if they can come out victorious tonight. And anyway, in regulation, overtime, or the shootout. Great pickpocket by Sargis. Gets it up on his forehand. The low drive just misses on the glove side. Puck stays in the zone, though. Slapped in from the point by Romikers. Well, the guys in orange are able to get that puck out. Binghamton tries to re-enter quickly off the wall, through the blue paint, and into the near side corner. Sargis redirects his shot from Steffen. Never got to the cage. This line's been so good for the Black Bears lately, especially taking away pucks from opposing defenders. Down low, Frondudo finally goes around the cage trying to get some separation, and Danbury gets a much-needed clear as the second line for Binghamton, just keeping the foot on the gas right there on the forecheck. Anderson holds it in at the blue line, and then it's poked off of his stick. Look out, Kanderka in alone on a breakaway. Tries to go Forsberg style, and Tomei steers it away into the corner.
Well, not to be overlooked there, a great defensive effort by Jesse Anderson to get back and make life difficult for Kanderka. He may have even disrupted the shot with that long reach, so Jesse gets some stick taps in my book.
Partial keep by the Black Bears allows everybody else to catch up. Here comes Kirkby with Stubbs. Dropping it for Bondarenko. Black Bears had 4 players up at the offensive blue line. Durazio throws it towards the mixer off the pad of Penton. Danbury able to get the clear. Shots are early, favoring the Black Bears 5-3. And Kirkby will go around the cage trying to force the hand of Greg Susinski. Bondarenko will do the same thing to Austin Pickford. Black Bears are not giving the Hat-Tricks any room to breathe in their own end. Now they come out far side. That's the con of doing that full ice forecheck. Prosecco to Susinski in tight. Hack and whack time for the hat tricks. And Tomei dives out head first to get on top of it. He stops play with 13-14 left to go, sending us to our first timeout of the night. 0-0 where we stand here in Binghamton. We're back with you right after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here with you. Still scoreless through the first 6 minutes and change here in Binghamton. Both teams have had some chances early. Binghamton had a penalty shot to start the game, just like Danbury did last night. Same exact result. Goaltender makes a save.
Yeah, I mean, can you ask for much more than some symmetry and some eccentrics and some dramatics here in the Binghamton Gardens, as I've heard it be called a few times? That's what my friends call it, the Binghamton Gardens. I like it.
Speaking of friends, met your #1 fan earlier today on the concourse.
I thought you were going to say, speaking of friends, you don't have any. I was like, thanks, man.
No.
I thought we were friends.
A nice fan named Hannah said, can you please tell Cole I'm his #1 fan? And she said, hashtag Team Cole.
Well, I mean, she's going to have to talk to my mom about that. I think my mom considers herself my #1 fan.
So
if they want to talk it over.
Thanks for listening, Hannah. We appreciate the support, and I know Cole appreciates it probably a little bit more than I do.
I appreciate it.
Tyler Schwint now trying to work a two-man game down low, cuts towards the middle of the ice at the top of the circles. Here to shoot it down low, Shankar, who had a goal wiped out off the board for a missed offside. Not able to control, and it gets poked back out into the Black Bears' end. DeRazio trying to settle it down. He's pressured heavy on the forecheck. And now the Black Bears skate away out of harm's way. Shankar dumps it in, steered away by Penton. And the Hat-Tricks will try to break it out of their own end once again. And they're just chipping off the wall all the way down to Tomei. Does go on target, so no icing against the Hat-Tricks. Movali took a whack at it. He missed it. Here comes Nick Swain with a load of steam. Centering up, looking for Garrett Sargis right on the doorstep. Just in his skates, not on his tape that time for Garrett.
Pass a little crisper from Swain, and all of a sudden the Black Bears get that 1-goal lead that they thought they had earlier.
This puck will roll into the blue paint, and Kyle Penton will say, let's stop it for a second. 11:52 left to go here in our opening period.
Penton had seen enough there. He just figured, let's get the personnel we want on the ice. Let's make our changes here and get these Black Bears off the ice.
Hard to believe that the Black Bears and Hat-Tricks have not played each other since
last night?
December. Well, no, hold on. Let me finish my point. Since December 20th, prior to playing last night. Really had gone 2 months without seeing the team that is second closest geographically to the Black Bears. Ravikers fires a booming slap shot. That one traveled very quickly off the glass, still in place. Sargis brushes off one man, but does lose his edge. Held in by Anderson. He's looking for a tip, but Sargis was knocked down, so no tip provided. Danbury again going for that stretch pass. You heard Tomei maybe tap his stick on the ice to let his team know there was somebody behind him. Sargis brushes off a weak forechecker. And Anderson playing catch up top with Swain. Their trade places. Anderson skates in, his wrist shot blocked. Gets his own rebound in tight for Sargis, and a stick explodes for Scott Ramakers. He makes a beeline to the bench, and a new player will come on to take his spot. Broken twig out there on the ice, right in the passing lane, see if it plays a factor. Bondarenko coming away with the steal. In tight, Bondarenko right on the doorstep. Penton makes a good body save. And the Hat Tricks are able to push it out to the red line. Anderson throws it far corner. Big hit. Near side wall. Jordan Crom trying to take a piece of Jesse Anderson. Kirkby sending it up the wall to DeRazio. Holds it in. Puts it right back down low. Works its way back up top. DeRazio's wrist shot knocked away. Puck still available behind the cage. Stubbs and Kirkby leaving it for one another. And that allows Newberg in the far corner to exit the zone, gain the red line, and dump it in. May sets it up on a tee, and we have a penalty coming up against Desmarais as he clipped the skates of Austin DeRazio with 10:08 left to go in the first period. Game's first power play will go to the Black Bears.
Not a good job there by Desi. Just didn't keep the feet moving. Instead, gets it into the skates of DeRazio, takes the feet out from under him, and that's going to buy you 2 minutes in the box. There he goes, clips him. I actually think he clipped him with his own skates. It's still penalty, and Desi will buy 2 minutes in the box. Did Desmarais wear 96 when he was here? No, right?
Not. We're 16.
16. I knew it was something lower. The 96 looked weird to me.
So Myers security power play for the Black Bears. Did not score a goal last night. They did go 0 for 5. Did fail to convert on a 5-on-3. Binghamton will win the draw. Top unit tonight is DeRazio, Bondarenko, Romikers, Stubbs, and Kirkby. Kirkby looking for .300 right there. Redirected it right off the outside of the cage. Now DeRazio skates back in. Stubbs slaps it down low. Bondarenko holding. DeRazio misfires. And that one's going to be cleared all the way down. He's checking to see if his stick is broken. Looks like it's going to be okay. Now Binghamton tries to regain the zone. Kirkby sends it cross ice. The Black Bears get set up. Ramikers march by Newberg. Takes the puck into the corner. Now there's a 5-man, maybe a 6-man pile up. Scored it out. Kirkby over to DeRazio, holding for a wrist shot and took a knee. Blocked it down on a knee. And then we have another penalty getting called.
I think we have 2.
I think they have an initial call on DeRazio and then another one on a Danbury player as well. Tell you all about it when we come back after this. Still knotted at 0-0.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. While we were away, Austin Belfay and Austin DeRazio, pair of Austins, head over to the penalty box. So that's what they got Belfay for. And a little bit earlier before that clip starts, I believe they got DeRazio for the same thing on a different player. So they pull a player off each side. That is coincidental minors. And it's going to be a it's going to stay 5-on-4. So it's matching. My fault.
Which
Miscounted.
I believe hurts the Black Bears in the end, because that means that after those 2 minutes are up, DeRazio's going to have to wait for the next whistle. So you could lose him for 2.5 or even 3.
Black Bears send it across. Stubbs holding. And Romikers now running point in the absence of DeRazio. Nick Swain will go into the middle. Stubbs over to Kirkby looking for the tap in. You can tell they're trying to force it.
It always seems that when you get a milestone point, it always comes on a goal, does it not?
That's what they want. Stubbs into the high bumper for Swain. Holding, sending it across for Bondarenko. Now Scott Ramakers, and they pass it around the horn. Down low for the captain, sent across, looking for Bondarenko, still available. Scotty able to push it over to Stubbs. Black Bears got 13 seconds to work with on the Meyer Security power play.
It's a Binghamton power play that's missing 2 pieces now with Durazio in the box and Jansen out of the game.
And Yates.
And Yates, that's 3 big pieces.
Ramakers thought about pulling the trigger, got handcuffed. Man steps out into Demaray. And now we're back to 5-on-5. Swain's pass across, blocked. Demaray tries to clear. He's successful. And it's touched with a high stick, they say. 8 minutes left to go here in the period.
Great opportunity from the Black Bears. I really liked that power play, even if it didn't score. There's our first look. I believe that's one of the Binghamton Hawks players with the Binghamton, what is it, Asha jerseys, or were they Binghamton Hawk jersey technically? They're technically Asha jerseys, right?
And Binghamton Hawk jerseys, you know, inspired in design. They're a part of the American Special Hockey Association.
I just didn't know what we were officially calling them, but either way, that jersey looks good. That guy looks like he's ready to go out there and make some saves. Something to note, Brooks, last night and tonight is the first time we're seeing the first bit of these Danbury hat tricks without Zachary Pamelayan traded to Biloxi earlier in the week. So a big piece falls, and a huge staple of this team is now gone.
And also they're playing without their absence, with the absence of their captain, Johnny Ruiz. It was great to see Johnny at the game last night. Got a standing ovation from everybody there in the arena. I believe that was the first game that he's been to in person since his incident. As that shot goes wide, rebound. Can't be controlled. Great lift by Anderson. Turnaround bid is caught by Dominic Tomei. Flashing the leather. Down in the splits.
It's not even like the hat tricks can buy a goal on Tomei here. Does a great job of snagging that one and able just to bring a goal back from the jaws of that goal line with the glove. And back to your point on Ruiz, just a terrible, terrible thing that happened. Glad to hear that he was back in the arena last night, and we wish him a speedy recovery. And just glad to see that he's, back on his feet and back watching some hockey.
That was really cool. And then for the first little bit of the ovation, he was sitting, but then he stood up as well, and then that really got the crowd going. Just a really emotional moment for everybody there in Connecticut last night. So we're thinking about Ruiz and his family and wish them the best in their road to recovery.
Yeah, just glad that, it looks like he's on the way up, right? So that's a good sign. That, on the other hand, not a good sign for the Black Bears.
No, and Black Bears are going to be penalized here as it looks like Emerson Emery headed to the sin bin. And now it's time for Danbury to have their first power play of the night.
Did you say penalized?
Yeah.
I say penalized.
Both are correct.
Well, do you say penalty or penalty?
It's different.
No, you're penalized, so you get a penalty. You don't get penalized, you get a penalty. That's my logic.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying, though, right?
I understand. I've also told you, there's a way that you can say different words.
Maybe it's a Southern thing, we'll say.
Yeah, a lot of people in the South say penalized.
It's like adult or adult.
2 minutes for holding for Emerson Emery. So first power play of the night for the hat tricks, and last night they probably want to forget everything they did with their power play as the Black Bears scored 2 shorthanded goals.
I was going to say, at least they may want to forget what they did on one power play.
Rebound off the post. Tomei lost his stick. He's playing without one right now. Gets a new twig from Bondarenko. So Bondarenko without a stick for the time being. Puck tied up down low in the corner. Goes around that goalie, Driftwood. And Brasecco gets to a loose puck. Send it up top. Hat tricks have a shot that's tipped high. You can tell Dominic Tomei trying to find his grip on that new stick. Trying to find that sweet spot where he can really lean on it for some pressure. Stubbs on the intercept, just sends it down the ice, and that's not going to be deep enough for Tomei to get his twig back. Brasecco comes back across the line, hits the trail man in Adrian. Back in towards the mixer, and his pass is blocked by Anderson and shot all the way down. Tomei able to get his stick back. So the Black Bears got that puck all the way deep in the Danbury end.
I almost wonder sometimes if getting a player stick as a goalie makes it worse for you just because you don't get the angles right, you don't have the dimensions right, and it may just throw you off. I think it might even just be easier to play without one.
Kirkby now short-handed with Kyle Steffen. This pair connected last night to the middle. Kirkby trying to outweight. Fire, blocker side off the glass. Stays in play though. Now Adrian for the hat tricks comes back across the line. 10 seconds left to go in the Emery minor for holding. A tie-up down low in the corner. Spit out to Belfay. And it's sent it across far side to Pickford. Black Bears come away with the intercept. Emery comes right out of the box and joins the rush. Steffen hitting the trail man. Weber fires. Glove save made by Penton. Puck still available though. Couldn't trap it in his mitt. Now DeRazio back out there on the ice for the time being. He's out there with Weber. Through traffic, DeRazio shot returned to sender to Belfay. DeRazio though doing a great job taking it right back from the Danbury player. Black Bears pass it around the outside of the horn. Sargent skating in on the forecheck, tipped down, rebounds available. Black Bears try to hammer home, and Danbury able to get the clear. This is going to come all the way down, and it is icing against the hat tricks with 4:25 left to go here in the first period. We are going to take a timeout, come back with more right after this. Still searching for the game's first goal.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed night against the Danbury Hat Tricks. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys inspired and designed by the Binghamton Hawks, our local American Special Hockey Association team, with proceeds benefiting them. It is also Government and Educational Employees Night. All government and educational employees can get discounted tickets. Give our office a call at 607-722-7367 or visit binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp as a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Welcome back in, everybody. It's the Batch Coffee High Energy Cam going on right now. You can see a lot of kids in the crowd revving up. 4:25 left to go here. Still scoreless in the first period. Black Bears with 12 shots on goal. Danbury with 8. Both teams goal 0 for 1 on the man advantage.
Yeah, and I think both teams' man advantage looked a little different. I think Binghamton's man advantage looked better, and they were forcing more shots, but they need to just be crisper, and they need to just get as many shots off as they can in the clean lanes, not force the ones that have guys in front of them.
Anderson floats one into the corner, takes a whack at it as a bouncing puck is knocked down by Belfay, chipped ahead to the penalty box area. And the Black Bears will regain control in their own end. They go far side. This is Bondarenko crossing over with Stubbs in the right wing slot. Double team comes from the hat tricks, but held in beautifully by Anderson. Picked away by Stubbs for Kirkby, skating in. And his shot knocked away by Penton. Anderson fires, rebounds available. Black Bears are getting some good shots on goal. Kyle Penton on his game early here in the first period.
Yeah, he knows that Kirkby's sitting on 299, trying to deny him any chance he can.
Steffen sends it far side. Stubbs is still out there along with Bondarenko. Held in at the point by Anderson. Took a funny hop off the stick of Steffen just above the crossbar. Giveaway, Bondarenko to Stubbs in front. Body save made by Penton. Steffen's rebound just thrown wide. Now Yvonne behind the cage, trying to draw the defenders. Get them in rotation. Steffen can't catch up to it. Hammering slap shot by DeRazio. Bounces off the wall all the way to the far side of your screen. Bondarenko cuts towards the middle. Goes around the cage. Takes the tour of Binghamton and draws the penalty with 2:45 left to go in the period. Greg Susinski guilty of the hold. Ivan Bondarenko just kept the puck and kept his feet moving. Forced the hand of the Danbury player.
Yeah, I was going to say, just as you mentioned it, Brooks, he kept the feet moving, and Susinski did not. Had no option but to just take Bondarenko away illegally. Going to buy himself 2 minutes in the box, and the Black Bears get that second opportunity on the power play. Looks like they're going to start with unit number 2 this time instead, though.
So here's a look at it on our Heinz Energy replay.
Just doesn't keep the feet moving. Sazinski stops skating. When you stop skating, you're going to take a penalty.
So second unit will start this power play. First line was just out there for the Black Bears. Anderson, Sargis, Swain, and Shankar. First shot goes off the back side of the cage, off the dasher wall. And now the Black Bears get set back up. Stefan now skating in, a wrist shot fought off, I believe off the crossbar and the glove of Penton.
Penton just thanked his crossbar. If you looked at him, gave it a nice tap, saved the day.
Stefan had 3 assists last night. He was looking to get his first goal of the weekend right there. Good keep by the Black Bears. They get it back over to Stefan. Another wrist shot. That one tipped wide by Shankar. This one will squirt out past the blue line, and the Black Bears going to be forced to regroup. Danbury went for a change, and they got lucky that that puck was not handled cleanly at the blue line. They got bailed out that time. Pass hops off the stick of Kanderka, slapped at by DeRazio, trying to work it down low. Justin Movali now, able to do his job, find a guy in orange to get it to, and Kanderka now by himself. Sends it across the line, waiting for some reinforcements. Tukani got his pocket picked by Shankar. Here come the Black Bears. Shankar's pass down low, 3-on-2, into the middle. One-timing bid looking for Stubbs. A misfire. DeRazio gets hit with the follow-through, and Tukani goes all the way down the ice, and then they have some words for each other, and the linesmen separate that before it evolves into anything else. 20 seconds left to go on the power play for Binghamton. Bondarenko across the blue line again. This drew the last penalty. Ricochets off the back side of the cage. 1 minute left to go here in the frame. Kirkby to the middle. DeRazio thinking about it, but instead will give it up. Gets it right back from Stubbs. Wrist shot just goes wide. Held in at the line by CJ. Saucered back across to DeRazio. A shot looking for a redirect. A passing Scott Romikers through the blue paint. Penalty will be called with 37 seconds left to go in the period, right as we got back to 5-on-5.
I believe it's going to be a slash on Pickford as he slashed Kirkby's stick in half, and usually a telltale sign you committed a slash is when that stick breaks in half.
Yeah, nowhere to hide when a stick is in 2 pieces.
When there's just some driftwood on the ice. A twig. You know, Brooks, I was doing a lacrosse game today, and I didn't know. You tell me. They still call their sticks twigs, right?
Yes, we do.
Oh, okay, because I said it, and I was like, I don't know if that was right. I was like, the twig, also referred to as a stick by some.
You know what the technical term of the shaft part of the stick is called?
Is it called like a? I have no idea.
It's called a cross.
Huh?
Bondarenko now leaving it for DeRazio, who scores! Power play goal for Austin DeRazio. Binghamton leads 1-0, 6 seconds into the power play.
Talk about your twig there. DeRazio flexing his, gets all of the flex into that one and fires up over the blocker of Penton. Finally able to beat him with 30 seconds to go. Let's take a look here on the Heinz Energy replay. DeRazio just gets it back on the one-timer, flexes that stick with the slap shot and gets all and more into that one.
They also looked at Kirkby to see if he got an assist on it, and he said no. He shook his head and just skated through the line. So Austin DeRazio gets the power play goal. Now Danbury tries to counter back quickly. Belfay fires, rebound off the side of the net. Tukani tries to settle it down. 8 seconds left, there's still time. Stubbs comes in with the trail man. Bondarenko, 3 seconds, sent across, and that will be the period.
That was close. That was close.
Bondarenko and Stubbs will get the assist. Here's a look at the Heinz Energy replay. Bondarenko goes up top. Power play goal for Austin DeRazio. Make it 20 on the season. We are going to take a timeout, but we will come back after this for another exciting edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report, where I have the MBT Bank stat sheet, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and also, since we're back at home and we have an excellent video team, we have the Bear Bright Electric Brightest Moments. Really great. I don't have to answer questions from the YouTube chat tonight. They were making me hungry last night, Cole.
You love answering questions about yourself.
Last night, the entire first intermission, all the questions were about food.
You and I both got into this profession because we love talking, and especially talking about ourselves, so don't even lie.
All right, well, while Cole thinks about that last statement, we're going to take a timeout, come back with more. We're back with you right after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Brinty here with you live for another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy with free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Cole, looking at the MBT Bank stat sheets, Binghamton scores a late power play goal that really headlined the period. Austin Orazio gets his 20th goal of the season. Binghamton 1 for 2 on the man advantage.
Yeah, I mean, didn't really take much time on that. 1 for 2? I thought it was 1 for 3. I thought that was the third. Oh, the offsetting one. That's where I wasn't thinking. No, wait, I still think it's 1 for 3.
All right, well, let's finish the point.
Sorry.
On a timer here.
Yep, sorry, got me all caught up. But yeah, they were quick on that one. Binghamton able just to get that puck in across because they found Orazio at the top of the zone, a place he's made a living. And sensational job by the power play just to get on the board and beat Penton, who'd been looking pretty unstoppable today.
Binghamton had 16 shots on goal that period. Danbury only had 6. Danbury 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Binghamton 1 for 2 on their power plays. Those are the stats brought to you by our friends over at NBT Bank. Top rated by Forbes and Newsweek, NBT Bank brings something extraordinary to everyday banking. See what sets them apart at nbtbank.com/top rated. NBT Bank, it starts here, member of the FDIC. We're going to take a timeout, update you on the out-of-town scoreboard when we come back after these messages right here live on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Hi everybody, welcome back in. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. We're rolling along here. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy with free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Time to take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and Cole and I were looking at it to get ready for this segment, and Cole, it looks like, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of scores going on across the FPHL. Looks like everybody's got either a donut or a straight line up on the scoreboard right now.
Yeah, I think as you mentioned, Port Huron is in Indiana after one. They're scoreless. Indiana and Port Huron have done quite the battles these last few games. I mean, if there's one team that plays the Prowlers hard, it's the Sentinels. PD and Blue Ridge. In Blue Ridge, they're scoreless. PD looking to gain some points, secure that 4th spot in the Continental Division, whereas Blue Ridge looking to extend their 4th place spot over these Danbury Hat-Tricks. Columbus and Biloxi are tied at 0-0 down in Biloxi. Columbus looking to hold on to the third place spot, fight off those PD Ice Cats. Baton Rouge and Topeka yet to drop the puck. They'll go at 8:05 our time, 7:05 Central Time. And the only other game with a score 1-1 in the Winston-Salem Fairground Annex between the Thunderbirds and Wolves. Nate Keeley got the first goal. It was an even strength one at 11:45, and then at 10:08 in the second period, from the power play, Darian Benchik responded to tie the game. They're through 2 periods down there, 1-1. One more time, Watertown and Twin Cities tied at 1. Binghamton over Danbury 1-0. 0-0 Port Huron, Indiana. 0-0 PD Blue Ridge. 0-0 Columbus and Biloxi, and yet to drop the puck, Baton Rouge and Topeka. We'll be right back with some second period action and some Bear Bright Electric highlights after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Time for the Bear Bright Electric Brightest Moments from period number 1 as we get set for our middle frame here on a Saturday night. It's only 1-0. Black Bears score with 30 seconds left to go in the period. Austin DeRazio gets his 20th of the year on the man advantage. And you could tell Binghamton maybe forcing the issue a little bit early on that first power play. I thought the second and the third power play looked really good. But remember, Binghamton started the game with a penalty shot 27 seconds in.
Yeah, I mean, not many. Let's go back to DeRazio for a second. Not many defensemen in this league have 20 goals, and to get all the way up there for DeRazio when he came in a few weeks into the season is sensational. But back to that power play, as you mentioned, yeah, I mean, they were forcing it. I think trying to find Kirkby for point number 300. I think they did a much better job on that third one to just get a good shot, and DeRazio found it, was able to find the back of the net.
Tomei leads the team out of the tunnel in a dead sprint to get across the red line as the Black Bears make their way back out onto the ice. Danbury still has some good chances. Unfortunately, none really came on their man advantage, but they were able to get a couple of stretch passes, and Zachary Demeray, perhaps the best chance of the game so far for Danbury, really kind of split the defense early in the first period, and his second shot after Tomei made the first save just went off the outside of the post.
Yeah, I mean, Desi was close. I'm sure he'd love to put one in the back of the net in this building. He has one, and if he asks Cam Cervoni, he'll say that he has none, but that's a story for another time. I'm sure Demeray would love to burn his old team.
We're going to start the period at 5-on-5, and Cole, you were correct. Binghamton is 1 for 3 on the power play.
Hey, man, I usually am. I'm not just a stats guy, man.
That was a good one. If you know, you know. Teams will flip ends. And it's 1-0 Binghamton as we get set for period number 2. Looks like Coach Sherwood and Coach Quimble got the memo, dressing in the white and black tonight. Black suit, white shirt, black tie.
They look like they're going to a wedding.
Or maybe they're going to star in Men in Black 4.
That's going to be all over the Facebook fan page now. Men in Black 4, starring Sherwood and Quinville.
I mean, I'm rocking the same outfit too. I'm just wearing white shoes instead of black dress shoes. More of a sneakers guy with the suit than I am dress shoes, so every now and then. Get to bring the basketball shoes out. They're going to ask for a shovel or a squeegee. So a momentary pause in the action. There's the sharp dressed men. That could be like ZZ Top right there too.
Are they? They look like they're actually matching, like ties and everything.
They probably are. Well, funny enough, Coach Quinville always wears black and white. I don't know if anyone's picked up on that by now.
I have noticed that. It's like a superstition, right?
I think he says he has 4 different black suits. Me, on the other hand, I only have 1 black suit.
I'm supposed to have a black suit? I have blue and I have gray. And I have a tan one. but I just can't find pants to go with.
You have jackets.
Same
so
thing,
no,
dude.
a suit or a two-piece. See,
Dude, look, there we are. See,
all
look,
right,
I'm wearing the blue.
Black,
I like the blue and the green combo.
Black,
Hold on.
And then you're.
Yeah, I like the blue and the green combo with the khaki.
Okay.
I think it's a good color scheme going.
It is a good color scheme. It's just not a suit.
No, I just, just let me rock, man. Plus, look, I got the blue and green tie.
I love that you pulled your tie out instead of just unbuttoning your jacket.
No, I wanted to leave it buttoned, man.
That is hilarious. All right, shovels off. Back to the action. Period number 2 officially underway. We are at 5-on-5. This is all part of the AAA Northway second period.
I'm about to get a million texts from my mother to fix my outfit. Shouldn't have put it on camera.
Might have lost Hannah as a fan. Stefan off the wall, ahead to Sargis now. 2-on-2 entry for the Black Bears. They hit the trail man in Romakers. It's in his skates. And that forced the pass to be a little bit behind Nick Swain. Patrick's counter back the other way. Roops off, backhander to Belfay in tight. Was able to get a piece of it with one hand. Tomei able to make the save. Another good scoring opportunity. Shot on goal right inside the blue paint for the hat-tricks there.
Man, they look pretty good tonight. I would say the hat-tricks have not come here and laid an egg. They've definitely put on a strong performance and could easily have a goal or two in the back of the net.
Hat-tricks lining up in a 1-1-3 on the forecheck. As Binghamton now brings it up by Scott Ramakers, gains the red line. I think tried to fake the goalie out. He was going for the dump in. Instead, went for the stretch pass to Kirkby. Knocked down by Stubbs. And can Durka and Lathan get involved in a battle? And it looks like we're going to have interference called as the Black Bears touch up. Danbury to the power play to start period number 2.
Yeah, it's going to be Chichu Lathan taking a seat here. Just got in the wrong place at the wrong time. And Cheech will get a 2-minute sit down and maybe get some starburst for his trouble.
I missed the Nerd Cheese home slice advantage. Did we win?
No, not today, but I think you got waters.
Oh, thank you so much. Shout out intern Imani bringing some water up to the press box for me and Cole.
Are we the only ones who can order to our seats?
You know what? I'll get back to you on that. So the Black Bears on the PK. A wrist shot from the point is caught by Tomei. Tonight's PK is brought to you by our friends over at the Northeastern Striping Corporation. For all your paving and concrete needs, contact them to help you out. Proud 5-year sponsor of the Black Bears.
Say that again. 5 years. That's crazy.
Chernyuk lost his edge. Short-handed opportunity for Stubbs. Tries to carry into the zone. And then the Black Bears not able to get the shot off. As Chernyuk trying to come up the ice. Or drop it back. Verseco has to pick it up off the wall, and that's going to force him to go backwards before he can go forward. Stubbs almost stole it right off the forehand. And now Verseco having to dance in front of his own netminder. Peppered by Bondarenko and Stubbs. Forces a giveaway by the hat-tricks and return down to the Danbury end of the ice. Frondudo cutting in front of the Black Bears bench. Lost control, and Scott Ramakers that time going to be the party that hammers it all the way back into the Danbury end. Now Kanderka finally gets back across the offensive blue line. Hat-tricks haven't been there since they won the initial faceoff. Ramakers to the rebound, held in by Pickford. Strong on the forehand, trying to cut in towards the middle. Bounces up into the air, and settled by Belfay just outside the circle. Far side, Chernyuk's wrist shot is absorbed by Tomei. And here hang on with 36 seconds left to go in the PK for the Black Bears.
Another strong save for Tomei, doing a real nice job anytime he's had to kill off a penalty kill. I believe, what is this, number 2 for them? He does a real great job of lining up to these shooters on the blue line. And this cut in right now, Tomei just took away any angle to shoot at.
Binghamton wins the draw, and a reversal in the DN by Ramakers. Gets it right back from Anderson. Self-pass off the wall. Here comes Scotty. Short-handed, a little toe drag move. Blocker save made by Penton.
Suckany just got out of the way instead of defending Ramakers. He had too much of the net to look at.
Kirkby on the forward check along with Kyle Steffen as the new forwards. Anderson And Sam Holy behind them on the PK at the blue line. Anderson lost his stick, but he quickly gets it back. Stefan will slap this one all the way down. Chichu Lathan comes out of the penalty box as time expires on the Danbury power play. Now we're back to 5-on-5. Stolen away by Shankar. Stefan comes in, tries to slide it underneath the pad of Penton. Goes through the blue paint and out on the other side. Centering attempt, hops up into the air. Bouncing around, finally pulled back out into the neutral zone. As Cervoni sends it down as the Black Bears are in the middle of a line change. Stretch pass ahead to Prosecco. Tries to get it down low. Shankar with a big hit on Newberg. And now Fennell off the wall, chipping it in for Dominic Tomei. 4 minutes gone here in the AAA Northway second period. Emery and Shankar trying to play a game of catch. Bounces up into the air. Black Bears got to be sure everyone's off the ice before Lathan touched that puck. And a big hit. Demaray on DeRazio. Looks like Demaray got the worst of that one. Delayed offside against the Black Bears, though. They can't touch it. And that actually forces Danbury to ice the puck.
Overall works out in the end. Let's go back to that penalty kill for the Black Bears. It was in my head to think that they were down a defenseman because Chichu Lathan was in the box and they were playing with 5. But because the Black Bears have the 7 defensemen in the lineup, they have the ability to just slot a guy up there. So that extra defenseman really helped in that last scenario.
Again, Black Bears playing with 7 defensemen tonight, 9 forwards. Stubbs wins the face-off back on his power side. Shot from DeRazio, knuckles off a couple of players' skates. Lathan pinches in, lost his stick, but still took a body with him. Black Bears not able to hold it in. Look out, here come the hat tricks, 2-on-1. Rusoff over to Demaray, just slides under Zachary's stick. Still have a man out in front.
There you go.
Pass doesn't get across, and now it's an odd man rush for the Black Bears. Stubbs with Bondarenko, back over to CJ, and it just hopped over his stick.
That was some pretty passing there from Yvonne. Maybe one pass too many, but oh, so close.
Low angle shot off the outside of the webbing. Falls onto the stick of Lathan. And now a touch pass ahead, looking for DeRazio. Tried to go underneath the stick of Belfay, but no cigar that time as the hat tricks come across the line. Rustov leaving it back for Belfay. Deceptive shot using his own man as a screen. Blocker save made by Tomei, and Kirkby able to get the puck out into the neutral zone. Pickford loses control. Kandurka far side will just reverse it back down low at the goal line. A giveaway. And now it goes behind the net. Black Bears dodge a bullet right there. 10 shots on goal for the hat tricks, 4 in this period in the first 6 minutes. Another giveaway. Kandurka's wrist shot. High riser above Tomei and the crossbar. Finally gets over to CJ Stubbs. This line's still out there. Stubbs power move, trying to pull it to the forehand, but had it knocked off his stick. Kandurka leads the team in orange out of the zone and back over to the offensive side across the blue line. Hat tricks go for a line change. As the Black Bears dodge a big hit down low, they try to take a piece of Kirkby, but Scott Ramekers and company come back the other way. Dropping it back, Anderson stepping into one, punched away by Penton. Into the corner, Tomasi gets there first for the hat tricks. Now here comes Danbury with some speed. Newberg trying to dangle around Anderson. A backhander off the outside of the cage. Still available. Swain keeps his feet moving, cuts to the front, goes for the stretch pass. It's onside, but couldn't be handled cleanly by Schwitt. He's got some friends from Elmira College in attendance tonight for his home debut. He had 2 assists last night for the Black Bears in his professional debut.
Well, that's really cool to have some of his teammates come down, made the short trip from Elmira. Schwitt looked good last night. 2 assists in a debut is one way to get on the coach's good side.
Almost had the first goal. Did have to confirm with Garrett Sargis on the final goal of the night that it did, in fact, go off of Garrett Sargis and not Tyler Schwitt. So Tyler, 2 games in, already has 2 points. He's averaging a point per game so far. Hopefully he can keep those numbers up.
Well, it's a little bit more. We haven't run through this whole game yet, so if you're going by minutes.
That's true. Lathan walking the line over to Cervoni. His shot off of Steffen. Looked like that caught him a little bit in the ribs. He goes over to the bench for a line change as Danbury dumps it in on target, where Tomei has to make a save. 8 minutes gone here in the second period. Still Black Bears 1-0 on a Saturday night. Shots are 19-12 favoring Binghamton. Out wide, Emerson Emery skating in. Low drive. Paddled into the corner by Penton. And the hat-tricks try to clear. Great keep by Weber. Played it to himself off his hand. As Emery plays it up top for Sargis. A one-timing bid caught. And believe it or not, that is going to be our first timeout of the second period. We're back with you right after this. Black Bears lead 1-0.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. Looks like the L&T Lawn Care Lucky Row is section 27, row D, as the neon t-shirts get passed out, courtesy of our friends at L&T Lawn Care. Offensive zone draw for the Black Bears here. They only have 3 shots on goal in the first 8 minutes of the period, but here comes another one. Swain comes in with a great move off the face-off, and it's robbed by Penton.
Look at that camera from Malik. Wow. Brooks, I was going to make fun of you when you said it looked really clear earlier, but I can see what you're saying, man. That thing's electric.
Not a video game. That's real life.
Look at Steph. He's never looked clearer. You can see the reflection off his visor.
And you can see the look in his eyes, too. Face off. Going to be pushed back by Newberg in the D zone. Susinski took a penalty back in the first period, goes across to his own partner. Stretch pass looking to get behind Lathan, but Demaray not able to call for that one just in the nick of time. Now Steffen trying to apply some pressure on the forecheck. This time Danbury is able to break it pretty easily, and Susinski rims it around the wall as D'Orazio tries to go ahead to Nick Swain. Danbury maintains control. They're looking for the equalizer. Be their first goal of the weekend. It would tie the game up at 1 if it comes next. Loose puck's available in tight. Nifty little stick handle by D'Orazio in front of his own cage trying to clear the puck. Diraz able to get it out now. Sargis trying to drag a shot through traffic. Got around Tukany somehow, and Penton steers it away. Here come the hat-tricks. They're onside. Belfay over to Rupstoff. Knocked ahead by Kirkby. Now Bondarenko comes across the blue line. Tries to go 5-hole. Steered away by Penton. Rebound back out to center ice. Frondudo looking at his options. He hits Belfay out wide. Holding for a wrist shot. Just goes wide. Still available. Belfay trying to chase after his own rebound. Rooftop centering up. Belfay was headed to the bench. He didn't know the puck was there. That would have been a golden opportunity for the hat-tricks. What does Stubbs have left in the tank? He's rowed down to the ice, but able to get right back up. Black Bears get to work on the forecheck, but not able to keep the puck in the zone. Anderson waits that half second to cross over the line. Everybody's good to go. And it will go underneath the stick of Kirkby, and he will head to the Black Bears bench. Binghamton will change the forwards. Puck continues to stay in play. Far side, Emery. A left wing drive goes underneath the linesman, the referee's skate. As Bondarenko throws one towards the net, hoping for CJ Stubbs to still be there. Emery chasing from behind, almost a giveaway to Bondarenko, who does in fact get it right back for the Black Bears. He's spinning around, pressure all which way. Emery's one-timing bid on the redirect just goes wide. Now Weber tries to backhander out in front. Black Bears not able to hold the zone, but trying to make life extremely difficult for the hat-tricks to get out of their own end of the ice. This is icing against Danbury. 8:45 left to go here, second period. Still 1-0 Binghamton. We're back with you right after this.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears lead 1-0 with 8:45 left to go here in the second period, which is brought to you by our friends over at AAA Northway. Offering worldwide travel services, trusted AAA home and auto insurance, and their famous 24-hour roadside assistance. Join today at their Vestal location or online at northway.aaa.com.
Looks like they're going to move this draw back to the center. I think they said that Weaver may have been able to make a play on that puck if he hadn't blown a tire. Man, it's loud in here.
It is.
It's a packed house, and it is just always fun to see when this place gets moving and grooving.
A lot of youth groups in attendance tonight. Got a band in the stands. Got the Irish Dancers out on the concourse. The group to sing the national anthem and God Bless America.
Well, why wouldn't you want to be here? Teams defending two-time champions, winning games. If you're watching at home, you should do your best to try to get out here and enjoy a Black Bear game.
Danbury tried to lay a big hit, tried to recapture some momentum, but the Black Bears still maintain control of the puck. Stefan trying to throw it towards the net. Any shot on goal is a good one, especially when you're trying to find some insurance. Black Bears looking for an offside call. Linesman says no. What? Looks like they changed their mind. Just under 8 minutes left to go. This might be coming all the way back into the Danbury end, Cole.
Yeah, I think that's where the pass originated from, is what they're complaining, and looks like the referees will agree, buy what they're selling there, and move this one all the way back into the Danbury defensive end.
Danbury wins the draw. They try to clear. It's blocked by Stubbs on the first attempt, but second try, they're able to get it out. Pickford trying to dance into the middle. Good block by Kirkby. Gets the pass ahead to CJ. Stubbs dangles around the first defender, but runs out of real estate. Shot around the wall, but held in by Jesse Anderson. Kirkby in tight. Stubbs fires, and it just floats high above the bar. Bondarenko knocked down in front of the net. And a big pile up now ensuing. Kirkby coming around the cage, centering up for Stubbs, trying to get his stick on it. Bondarenko's lost the stick. Now he heads over to the bench. Aiden Burchard gets him a new twig. And it looks like Bondarenko's continuing on this shift. Now Rupsoff trying to dance around Romikers. Gets around, in alone, denied, rebound! Tomei makes the save! Two great saves by the Dominator. And the Black Bears try to get this puck out. Steered away again by Tomei, who's lost his stick again. He's got Jesse Anderson's stick this time. Stubbs tries to get the puck out. He finds an open Scotty Ramekers. And now it'll come back the other way. Tomei able to retrieve his stick. Still a 1-0 game. We've had a lot of coast-to-coast action. Tukani, cross ice. Hat tricks, not able to enter the zone. Black Bears give no quarter on the entry.
You want to talk about a goalie who's just seeing the puck real well. You talk about Dominic Tomei right now. A stellar save, and when you're hot, you're hot.
Toe drag move, denied, rebound, absorbed by Cervoni. He's joining the rush. Shane Carr now trying to get that goal back. Delayed penalty here coming up against the Hat Tricks as they touch up with 6 minutes left to go in the period. Slashing is the initial indication, and it looks like the Black Bears are headed back to the power play. What a sequence that last 2 minutes was.
Great job by Cervoni, so underrated, being able to take that away with his body and then jump up on the rush. He is a stellar defenseman. Let's take another look here. Ramekers goes for the hit, doesn't connect, and all of a sudden Tomei has to make not one, but 2 phenomenal saves, loses the stick in the process, and you could hear the crowd giving Tomei a nice ovation. They appreciate the work done by the Czech goaltender.
Black Bears are on the power play for the 4th time tonight. They are 1 for 3. Austin D'Orazio scored on the power play 6 seconds in, with 30 seconds left in the first period.
There's a look at the penalty. The slash right onto the stick of Shane Carr, right on the hands.
D'Orazio, lone defense, actually check that, 2 defensemen, Ramekers and D'Orazio. Stubbs, Kirkby, and Stubbs, or Bondarenko rather.
Kirkby's gonna get his 300th point here on this power play, Brooks.
All right. I'm pulling for you, and Tyson. Bondarenko sends it far side, knocked down, and Stubbs sends it high. Gets to the rebound, trying to play it up top to the point. Danbury swarms down low in the corner. Newberg able to get the clear, sending it all the way down to Dominic Tomei. Ramekers goes for a quick change as Nick Swain will take his spot. Far side, dropped over to Bondarenko, holding for a toe drag move. Got through the traffic, but it just goes wide. Danbury able to get the clear, but it's knocked down by D'Orazio, where it's not deep enough for Danbury to get a line change. Now Yvonne on the far side of your screen, sending it down low for Kirkby. Pass goes underneath the stick of D'Orazio, and Binghamton's going to be forced to touch up. Offside. Second period line change caught the Black Bears at the door, and that'll send us to our final timeout of the period. 40 seconds left to go in the power play, 4:40 left to go in the period. Black Bears lead 1-0. We're back with you after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Welcome back in, everybody. Frank Perney just read off what might be the longest group list of the year here tonight. Sold out crowd on hand. Watch the Black Bears and Hat Tricks duke it out. Here we got 4:40 left to go in the second period. The score is 1-0 Binghamton. Binghamton with 40 seconds left to go on a man advantage. Binghamton will win the draw. Second unit is out there for Coach Quenville, who oversees the power play for the Black Bears. Good to see a guy like Jacob Shankar get some power play time. He's been red hot lately. See if he can get back on the goal sheet here tonight. Steffen, a wrist shot that just goes wide on the glove side. Sargis tries to locate a puck. It's pinned up at the wall, held in though by the Black Bears. Steffen now skates back in, going far side for Sargis. Passes a little bit behind the Sarge. And now Steffen throws it towards the net. Penn had to be ready for it. Man comes out of the box and took a knee. Danbury gets another PK kill. And they're able to slap this one out as we return to 5-on-5.
Strong penalty kill. The Black Bears had their chances, but Danbury did make it a little tougher on them to enter the zone at certain points, even forcing offside.
Knocked ahead, past the Black Bears bench. This is Crom. A shot blocked by Weber. Paddled away. And I believe Sargis got tripped up by the stick of Tomei, who's lost the twig. Again, one-timing bid looking for Kinderka on the redirect. Knocked away. Anderson was about to give his twig to the netminder, who now can calmly just reach out and grab it. Notice he's going to leave that water bottle right there. Hope he gets in the way for the hat tricks. Stretch pass looking for Stubbs. Almost camped out behind the defense. Just got broken up at the last second by the Black Bears. Now Embry fires. High rising wrist shot right off the chest pad of Kyle Penton. You can hear that all the way up here.
He just in a really good spot to get that puck and wire it. Able to hit the chest pad of Penton, but going to want that opportunity back, I think, to pick a corner next time. Today's lost that stick about 3 times now. He's almost had to. Just unfortunate for him, bad luck, but hasn't come back to bite him just yet.
Face off one back to Cervoni, 5-on-5. Schwitt throws it between the legs of Cervoni. Probably want to have that pass back. But Binghamton chops it in ahead of the red line. 2:50 left to go here. Only goal came at 30 seconds of the first period. Shankar able to get it down low to Schwitt. Gets around the first man, cutting to the front of the net and tried to bank it off the netminder from below the goal line. Weber steps into a slap shot. It's blocked by Belfay, and it will bounce out into the neutral zone. Black Bears try to come right back in. Third line heads off for a line change, and the top line will come out for Coach Sherwood. Shankar doing some work on the forecheck, comes away with a backhander and almost clipped Tyson Kirkby in the head.
That's a way to get a 300 point.
That would have hurt immensely. Redirecting a backhand shot with your head.
Hurts less if it goes in the net. That's what I've been told.
It does. It does. Black Bears trying to come away with another steal on the forecheck. Bondarenko looking for Kirkby down low. He's got Stubbs camped out on the far side. Instead, send it up top to DeRazio. Hammering shot from Chichu Lathan. Steered away by Penton. Team still fighting for control on that half wall. Off the glass and out to the red line. Danbury gets a much needed clear, but they're not able to get the line change. DeRazio goes around the net. Centered out in front for Bondarenko. Just rolls off his stick. Black Bears coming away with it again. Falls right to the stick of Kirkby. And Stubbs giving it up for Lathan. A wrist shot looking for his first. Denied by Penton. They push it back into the crease. And look out, extracurriculars after the whistle. Penalty is going to be called. Everybody's grabbing hold of a dance partner. Looks like Kyle Penton's okay, gets back up.
Penton's been the best Danbury hat trick on the ice tonight. He's turned away already 28 Black Bear shots. Here's that opportunity from Chichu. Comes marching in and just hits Penton right into the pads there, and he's able to cover up on the Chichu shot.
So Ivan Bondarenko goes to the penalty box for the Black Bears. Time of the penalty, 18 minutes and 50 seconds. Oh, Danbury on the power play, looking for the equalizer.
Big opportunity for them here. Binghamton scored in the last 30 seconds of the first. Danbury looking to get this one tied before they go into the room.
Danbury now on the man advantage. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the Black Bears. Prosecco spinning around, trying to go up top for Chernyuk. One timing bid kicked away with a purpose by Tomei. Kirkby and Stefan try to get that puck out. Held in though by the Hat Tricks. 40 seconds left to go in the period. Stefan able to just get it past the blue line. Hat Tricks re-enter on the far side. Here comes Danbury. Kanderka almost had it stripped away by Stefan trying to send Kirkby on that breakaway. Konstantin Chernyuk sending it over to Prosecco. Pass blocked by Kirkby. Hops to the dasher wall, 20 seconds left to go. Danbury throws it to the front. Chernyuk shot denied by Tomei. Can Stefan catch up to it? No, he cannot. Offside are the Hat Tricks as they come over the line just ahead of the puck with 8 seconds left to go.
Yeah, Adrian couldn't get his skate back over that blue line with Kirkby there, and instead results in a faceoff coming out of the zone with only about 8 seconds left to go here in the second.
And Pickford and Weber are asked to kindly to stop, as this faceoff is going to be pushed all the way down. Sargent's going to get there first. Throws it towards the net. Denied by Penn. Rebound still there. Second shot will go wide. And that is the end of period number 2. No one's... Oh, go ahead, Cole.
I thought you were done. My bad. Well, what a great opportunity here at the end of the period for Sargent, looking to cut that down and try to score.
Neither side gets on the goal sheet in the second frame. Danbury will have 50 seconds of power play time to carry over into the third period when we get back. But for now, we will take a timeout, come back with more, another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report with the MBT Bank stats, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and the Bear Brite Electric brightest moments. Pausing for dramatic suspense there as we get set up for the Chuck-a-Puck. We're back with you folks after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report Part 2. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Looking at the MBT Bank stat sheet, Binghamton 1 for 4 on the power play. Danbury is 0 for 2, but they do have 50 seconds of power play time to carry over into period number 3, Cole.
And I'm sure that's exactly what the coaching staff is drawing up right now for both sides. How they want to kill off these last 50 seconds, how they want to attack on these last 50 seconds. It's an important task for both sides here, and it could be a turning point into this final frame.
Still just a one-shot game, 1-0 Black Bears. Nobody scored a goal in that period. Shots on goal in the frame. The Black Bears had 14. Danbury had 10. Game total 30-16 still favoring Binghamton. That's a look at our MBT Bank stat sheet. With the MBT debit card rewards, earn points for every $2 you spend. Redeem for Amazon Shop with points, cash back, and more. Make everyday banking extraordinary at nbtbank.com. NBT Bank, it starts here. Member FDIC. We're going to take a timeout, come back with more right here on the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. A look at the out-of-town scoreboard when we come back right after these messages here on the Black Bears YouTube page.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back inside the Visions Veterans Memorial Arena here. Black Bears still on top 1-0. Let's take a look at what's going on around the league. Maybe we'll have some more scoring than last time. In fact, I'm almost sure of it. Port Huron and Indiana have each struck once. They're tied at 1 at the end of their second period. Watertown leading the Thunderbirds 3-2 down in the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Arena. PD jumps out to an early 2-goal lead over Blue Ridge through 2. Columbus up 3-1 over Biloxi, and the storming Baton Rouge Zydeco up 3-0 over Topeka. In Topeka. So one more time, 3-2 Wolves over Thunderbirds, 1-0 Black Bears over Hat Tricks, 1-1 Prowlers and Sentinels, Ice Cats 2-0 over Bobcats, 3-1 River Dragons over Breakers, and 3-0 Zydeco over Scarecrows. We'll be right back after this. More third period action, coming up.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears!
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. We're wrapping up the tail end of the second intermission, brought to you by our friends over at Excite Motorsports. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. 1-0 is where we stand after 40 minutes of play. Austin DeRozio has the only marker so far in this game. Shots on goal are 30-16 favoring the Black Bears, but Danbury will start the third period with 50 seconds of power play time as Ivan Bondarenko is still sitting in the penalty box.
And that's a huge get for them right there. They take one of Binghamton's penalty killers in Bondarenko off the ice, and they still have 50 seconds. They were able to talk over exactly what they wanted to do, so we'll see how the hat tricks come out and if they're able to execute on this advantage.
Band in the stands playing right now. We're actually turning the music off a little bit and let them sound it out for just a little bit. Now time for the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments of period number 2. And Cole, when you have a scoreless period between the two sides, you kind of get a lot of highlights, some great saves by Dominic Tomei. And you were right in pointing out he has lost his stick 3 times in tonight's contest. That's really never happened before for him. But the defender's quickly able to get him a stick so that way he can balance on it for a little bit and at least get set up positionally. I think it's more of a creature of habit thing that you want to have a stick there to cover up your 5-hole, where I know you had talked about it earlier in the first period. You'd almost think that it might be easier going without one. I think you would rather have a stick, even if it's a player stick, as well.
I would just be worried because that goalie stick is so thick that it's meant to block pucks and knock it away. Player stick being as thin as it is, we see it used all the time to tip pucks. I'd be afraid of it taking weird hops on you.
Yeah, I think that's definitely one of the cons as the Black Bears make their way back out onto the ice. Tomei twirls the stick like it's a guitar.
He's going to hang on to that one. I think he may have probably glued it to his hand.
I think that's a different stick.
Well, let's take a look at the Bear Bright Electric highlights. That looks to be the same.
You'll be able to tell by the markings. Because if there's no markings on it, that means it's new. There's some on the back end, so it might be the same one. Thought the other one he had a little bit, a hint of green. So that's the hit that took Ivan Bondarenko on a one-way trip to the sin bin. He's back in the penalty box now, and the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill will start period number 3. Period number 3 is brought to you by our friends over at Mama Bear Brand. Proud supporter of our Black Bears. Shop local and wear local, and stay confident in styles made for all bodies. Visit MamaBearTheBrand.com. Mama Bear Brand. All bodies are beautiful. There's Mr. $2.99 taking a whiff of the smelling salts, getting ready here for period number 3. Looks like he and CJ Stubbs are going to start the period on the PK. Up front, Jesse Anderson and Scott Ramekers on the blue line.
You ever do those smelling salts? You ever try them?
I have.
I remember one time, this was a couple years ago, you were away, you might have been on the road before I was traveling with you, and Eric, Bobby's cousin, brought some to the office, and I think it burned the inside of my nostril. It might have been when we were doing a Watertown game. You might have been there. I think you were, actually.
Black Bears slapped the puck in off the face-off. And we are officially underway. Tukani coming across the blue line, looking for the game-tying goal. Patrick's trying to get set up, but Kirkby does a great job taking away from Tukani. Gets it ahead to CJ Stubbs. Now, hitting the trail man. Ramaker shot denied. Short-handed kick save made by Penton. 20 seconds left to go in the power play for Danbury. Prosecco gets it up on his forehand. Hit a wet spot and a vacated blue line. Outlets the puck back into his own end. Bondarenko up and ready. And he's going to step out of the penalty box right now as that puck goes into the netting and out of play. So Danbury now 0 for 3 on the man advantage.
Perfect timing now as Ivan steps back in. Danbury, the worst in the Empire on the man advantage, so that's an area to work on for them, definitely.
Obviously, they're missing a lot of key weapons for their offensive capabilities.
True, and trading away Zachary Pamelayan doesn't help.
Binghamton able to win the draw, set formation for the hat tricks with Tomasi directly behind the center. Now the Black Bears come back the other way looking for the insurance goal. Swain's nifty little move, drifts wide on the blocker side. A warm burner is scooped up by Penton, and her frees it 65 seconds into the Mama Bear Brand third period.
You know there's no worms on the ice, right?
Correct, but you know when a puck skips like that off the ice, it's like a baseball in the dirt on the infield. It's a worm burner. Those low hops.
Thought that was a lacrosse term.
It's also a baseball term, and also a hockey term, and a football term.
How many worm burners are there thrown in football? That's a horrible pass.
It's a kick.
What?
It's a kick, like when you kick it onside, and you kick it on the ground, and it just takes those funky hops. That's a worm burner.
I thought that was called squibbing it.
No, squibbing is actually a different play. I'll tell you about that when you're older a little bit.
Yeah, when I'm an adult.
Black Bears dump it in as we return to 5-on-5 Pickford. Now bringing it up the ice for the hat tricks, met with pressure immediately from Bondarenko. Black Bears have made life extremely difficult for the hat tricks this weekend and the Wolves last weekend on the forecheck, causing a lot of takeaways. Speaking of which, Stubbs now outlets it ahead to DeRazio. Now they fly up the ice. DeRazio dropping it back for Lathan. And shot will whistle wide. Hat-tricks try to clear. Kirkby misses the knockdown, but Kandirka's going to win the skate race to nullify icing. Centering up in front, and they left Chernyuk all alone in the middle. and his one-timing bid goes wide.
Yeah, I don't think Tomei even saw that puck. I think it was a good position there and lucky that he missed. Otherwise, may have been a 1-1 score.
Puck thrown back out towards the blue line. Glove down by the captain. Kirkby sends it down low. Shankar stops the progress, looking to return the favor to his Prescott neighbor and childhood friend. Now the hat-tricks are going to counter the other way. Chernyuk, wrist shot, and he will score. Not a good opportunity as the last one, but through traffic, Danbury gets their first goal of the weekend, and the hat-tricks have tied the game at 1-1.
Yeah, perfect timing for them, too, to get this one tied up here. Now 17-20, we have a whole new game. And the hat-tricks not going away. They've had their chances, and Chernyuk, the one who's able to cash in.
2 minutes and 40 seconds, time of the goal at even strength. 3-on-2 rush for the hat-tricks, and Chernyuk's wrist shot gets behind Tomei. First goal allowed this weekend.
I mean, it took him into 17 minutes and 20 seconds of the third of the game, too, to allow his first goal of the weekend. That's a stick tap on its own for Dominic Tomei and his stellar play so far through 2 and change games. Game and change.
We are now tied at 1-1. Chance Adrian gets the only assist on the goal from Chernyuk. Now the Black Bears trying to reclaim their lead. Emery's pass ahead to Shankar, trying to make up for that goal that was wiped out for offside back in the first period.
Adrian gets on the score sheet legally this time, actually on the active roster play, unlike last time he was in this building.
With the PD Ice Cats, good callback. Illegal lineup sheet. Now Schwitt from Elmira College looking for his first goal. His wrist shot goes high. Delayed penalty here, called by the trail official. And it looks like the Black Bears are headed to the power play, and Josh Newberg is the guilty party.
Not happy about that call is Newberg. Looks like it's going to be interference. He'll go off and serve 2. Former Black Bear not getting much of a warm reception here.
Myers security power play trots back out onto the ice. 3 minutes and 27 seconds time of the penalty.
Good opportunity here. You got to get that goal back.
Great work by Voss down low in the corner to stay on that play. Binghamton won the draw, but Kanderka steals it away from Bondarenko. And a wrist shot from Crom is steered away by Tomei. Good bounce back save for Dominic. Now Bondarenko comes back up the ice with it. Binghamton tries to get set up positionally on the power play. Saucered ahead to Kirkby. It's pinballing around, and it'll come far side over to CJ Stubbs. Here's skated, one-timing bid from Rovekers, who scores!
I mean, that puck definitely went in on the first attempt. They're going to look it over, but it went in on the first attempt. I saw the back of the net ripple. Black Bears are going to have a 2-1 lead right back here on the power play. That's going to be their second power play goal. Not only that, I think Scott Ramaker or CJ Stubbs, whoever's on the doorstep, banged it home on the rebound as well when that puck came hopping out.
Maybe they're looking to see if there was some contact in the crease, but the referees do step into the penalty box right in front of Josh Newberry. So they keep the penalty time up on the big board for a split second. This is the second time we've had a review. The first one was a Danbury challenge. Referee blows the whistle, and that is going to count. CJ Stubbs is going to go get the puck, which signifies that that is Tyson Kirkby's 300th point as a Binghamton Black Bear.
Told you he was going to get it on that power play. I was just one power play off. I was one behind.
You were early.
I was early. Congrats to the captain. 300. That is something special there. Been with the Black Bears all 5 years. Joined at the end of the first year for the playoff run. I still remember that overtime goal he had against these Danbury hat-tricks in game 1. And now 300 points later. What a legacy he's carved out in Binghamton hockey.
All right, next whistle, if the video guys can hear me, I would love to see that one from the wide camera. Just want to make sure that Kirkby did, in fact, get that assist. Now the Black Bears have the lead. Scott Ramaker scored the goal. There's no doubt about that. And CJ Stubbs will get the primary helper. And it is announced that Tyson Kirkby gets the secondary helper. Black Bears now up by 1 once again.
Oh, good shot there from Swain trying to pick a corner. He's dangerous when he gets inside those dot areas.
So they put the graphic up on the video board. Tyson is now the first Black Bear in franchise history to have 300 points with the team. He's got over 300 professional points. He's been in the ECHL and the SPHL where he's racked up some points with those teams as well. So 300 though in the FPHL and all 300 with the Binghamton Black Bears. Binghamton has the lead. They're up by 1. Hat-tricks are calling for the home run pass. Kanderka knocked off the puck by Cervoni just inside the blue line. Looking for Adrian now on a stretch pass, knocked away by Weber. As the Black Bears do a good job of protecting the house, get the puck out to the red line. Big hit. Jacob Shankar stands up Caden Fennell. As Fennell tried to take a piece of Shankar down to the ice with him, but that tree a little bit too tall to climb right there that time. Cervoni off the glass and out over the head of Pickford. Kirkby's caught back up with the play. They're give it over to Stubbs, cycling it around. Bondarenko over to Tyson, looking for 3-0-1. And that one gets blocked away by Penton as it goes out of play. We will take a timeout. Congratulations to Tyson Kirkby, who now has 300 points with the Binghamton Black Bears, thanks to the secondary assist on this last power play goal. Binghamton leads 2-1. We're back with you right after this.
Join us Friday, March 13th at 7 p.m. for Sock Out Cancer Night, presented by Security Mutual Life Insurance Company of New York. The Black Bears will be wearing specialty jerseys with proceeds benefiting Sock Out Cancer. Get your tickets by calling 607-722-7367 or visit BinghamtonBlackBears.com for more.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
I don't think anybody's having a better time at tonight's game than these guys.
No, they got honored too, I believe, as the veterans of the game, and rightfully so, having a great time.
I believe that was Josh from the video crew with the handlebar mustache who was in that crowd. If I'm mistaken, it was. Okay, Gary's giving me the thumbs up. It was.
He's incognito, man.
He is. Must have the night off, but he's having a good time here, spinning it with the Black Bears. We're at 5-on-5 now. Tomei spinning it around. Kind of took a piece out of Rupstov with him, but look out. Belfait gets to a loose puck as it knuckles towards the net. Tomei able to get his glove on top of it, and her settle things down.
Tomei able to cover up after letting in that last goal, just sticking to his angles and doing a good job of following that knuckle puck all the way. Here's a look at that last goal. Kirkby feeds it up to Stubbs. He finds Ramekers. Ramekers right there in the slot.
Frondudo tries to win the faceoff forward. Danbury now playing from behind once again. They tied the game up at 1, thanks to a goal by Chernyuk at 2:40. quickly answered by the Black Bears on the power play by Scott Ramekers, who picks up his 11th goal of the season. CJ Stubbs gets his second assist of the night. He's now up to 47 on the year. Tyson, assist number 14 on the season, but point number 300 as a Black Bear.
A lot of numbers to talk about there. I mean, we mentioned you don't get many defensemen to 20 goals, let alone 11 either. And Ramekers has just had such a great season, very underrated and under the radar. But wow, what a season, number 28-7.
Swiss Army knife, along with Dan Weber, Jesse Anderson. Those are guys that you see play forward and defense. Rusov backhander. Nice save made by Dominic Tomei as Binghamton now outlets the puck. D'Orazio skates up the ice. Dropping it back for Sargis. Holding for a wrist shot, denied by Pinton. Rebound came right back to the Sarge. Nobody to pass to, though, that time, as Frondudo will gain the red line. Just glided in around the kick plate. Stopped halfway through by D'Orazio. Far side ahead for Sargis. Black Bears come across the line as the unit all the way across, looking for D'Orazio. Man on a mission, came flying into the zone. Now trying to back check. Pacheco trying to do a good job boxing out in that far corner, along with Wyatt Freelander. Watching on from the backup netminder spot. Swung out of the zone by Swain, and then he actually blocks the dump-in attempt. But he's at the end of his shift, and I think he took that puck around the wrist where the padding is really soft. Heads over to the back of the bench, and looks like the athletic trainer is looking at Nick Swain for the time being. 8 minutes gone here, Mama Bear Brand, third period. We've had 2 goals, 1 aside. Binghamton leads 2-1. Shots on goal, 36 for the Black Bears and 20 for the visiting Hat Tricks. O'Volley's pass, knocked away by Shankar, stolen away by Emery. Third line going to work for the Black Bears. Cervoni steps into a shot that's caught by Penn, and her hang on.
CC jumping up in on the play, looking for a wire shot there with the slapper, just can't find it. Gets a lot on that, but Penton's glove able to make the stop.
Offensive zone draw for the Black Bears here. Face-off pushed up to the blue line, held in nicely by Bondarenko, who gets it down low for Stubbs. Marked by Pickford as he tries to reverse it around the wall. Danbury comes away with the steal to get it out of the zone. Sent right back in by the Black Bears. Pitton tries to send it down the middle. Danbury able to get it deep enough for a line change, but they'll give possession right back to the Black Bears. Scott Ramekers dancing in 1-on-4, waiting for some reinforcements. Nudged off the puck by the Hat Tricks. Kirkby centering attempt blocked, trying to look for Ramekers. And that one just floated right back out to Jesse Anderson and company. Puts it right back in the Danbury end. Kind of feel like a vinyl record on repeat here. Stubbs trying to dance in. Frondudo able to get it out. Right back to Anderson. And the Black Bears are going to change this time. Oh, messes up the mojo of that a little bit. But Penton will just settle it as it one hops into his glove in the crease.
Worm burner.
10:19 left to go. No, it's got to bounce multiple times to be a worm burner.
Come on, man, I was trying.
Short hop.
Yeah, I guess. I call those dirt ball reads. Those are the worst. When you're playing first base, you have to read that hop up the dirt. Oh, God. Or catch it and try. Oh, don't even get me started.
Face off one back by the Black Bears. D'Orazio thought about pulling the trigger for a shot. Instead, just sends it down low into the corner. Let the Black Bears forward try to pull it out. It bounces around. In tight, Sargis on the forehand, rolls back into the paint, and Penton stops play once again. 4 seconds away from our next media timeout.
I mean, Penton's been strong all night. He's made 38 saves and only been beaten by 2 pretty good shots. He's been the best hat trick. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. They need to get the offense going in front of him and maybe block a couple shots.
Face-off cleared. Stephen re-enters, though, for the Black Bears. Danbury able to get it off the glass and out, back down low to his former teammate in Austin DeRazio. Under 10 minutes left to go here in the Mama Bear brand third period. Black Bears are leading this game 2-1. Steffen's pass off the skate. Danbury chip and charge, but Danbury actually retreats as the Hat Tricks bench were calling for a line change. Now DeRazio, first man in for Binghamton. The touch pass from Steffen. Steffen trying to pickpocket Kandurka. He's successful. Puck goes back below the Danbury goal line, but Tukani able to stretch pass over to Crom. Kandurka holding, and he will score. Another wrist shot on a late developing 3-on-2. This time it's Kandurka, and we are tied up at 2 once again.
Great shot from Kandurka there. He just picks a corner on Tomei and makes no doubt about it, able to get through, and all of a sudden this game's tied up. We have a new game, 9:08 to play.
Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 52 seconds. Kandurka just outweighted DeRazio to drift towards the middle and goes short side on Tomei. Face-off won by the Hat Tricks, and they will send this one all the way back in.
Danbury goal scored by number 13, Caden Kandurka. Assisted by number 24, Jordan Crom.
Jordan Crom gets the helper, and Ian Tukani gets the secondary on the goal from Kandurka. Knocked out into the neutral zone. Danbury shoots it right back in, rifled off the glass. Look out. We were trying to get some separation. Out come the Black Bears. We're tied at 2 with 8:30 left to play here. Schwint gains the red line and just dumps it in on the backhand. Belfay sending it across. Rustoff's wrist shot off the backside of the cage. Look out, it bounced right into the blue paint. Lucky for the Black Bears, nobody from Danbury was crashing the net. Weber gains the red line and will just flip it in. Fair caught by Penton. And that'll send us to our under 10 media timeout. 8:04 left to go here. We're tied up at 2. Danbury equalizes with a pair of goals here in the third period. Back with you after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on 2 wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. We're tied up at 2. 8:04 left to go here in the third period. Danbury tied the game up at 1. Then Scott Ramvickers gave the lead back to the Black Bears on the power play. And then Danbury equalizes at even strength once again. Black Bears are 2 for 5 on the man advantage. Danbury's 0 for 3, and we are knotted up here at 2 on a Saturday night in Binghamton. Tukani dumps it back in, and it'll go off the wall for Tomei, and will set it down for Jesse Anderson. Here comes the breakout for the Black Bears. Demaray able to stand up Kirkby at his own blue line. And look out, puck's coming. Demaray holding, denied, and it looks like a penalty will be called against the Black Bears here. Took a knee, sending it across ice. Extra attacker is out for Danbury. Looking for Newberg in front, never got there. Prosecco now in control. Gets it back from the point. Took a knee, far side, wrist shot, knocked down by Tomei. Loose puck's available, and that one goes into the back of the net. Delayed penalty sequence, and Danbury will score.
I think the first opportunity hit the post, bounced right back out to the slot. And finished off by Kanderka again. And Danbury has their first lead of the night.
Visitors from Connecticut leading with 7:11 left to go here in the frame. Loose puck is available. And Kanderka able to score his second straight goal. Time of the goal, 12:49. All three Danbury goals come at even strength.
What's going on here?
All right, so Coach Sherwood goes to the end of the bench to talk to Cameron Campbell.
Are they going to challenge? Let's see.
So they're going to huddle in the penalty area. They're talking to the official scorekeepers and the off-ice officials in the penalty box.
I swear Chance Adrian's checked off on our sheet.
That's good. I'm very proud that you went to that immediately right first. Oh, the binder is coming out. Rule book in the penalty box. All right. Exciting stuff. Cool, I'm going to try to...
Since when is reading a rule book exciting stuff? We'll have to wait and see. There you get a good look at assistant coach M.J. Merkel, former Black Bear, former coach of the Elmira River Sharks, and H.C. Venom, Hudson Valley Venom. He's made his way around. But it looks like they're still talking this one over, and maybe we'll get an explanation. But I wonder what they're looking at here.
No, I was just told they're looking at the rule book. I didn't get much more than that.
Who just, why did Newberg just take his shirt off on the bench? Yeah, what? He knows he's got a locker room for that, right?
Good eye.
Call me. What's going on here?
I can't say. I haven't seen that before.
No, I have not. I mean, he's been around the league a while. Maybe he has.
So the officials have the rule book out. Unfortunately, we do not know what they're looking at, and from that angle, I can't tell what page it is either.
That looks like page 37 to me. So we got to get Malik over there with his camera. Get him on the ice.
Yeah, Malik, start running.
Malik.
And run into the penalty box with that 4K camera.
Get him on Voss's skates. Can he hear us or no?
I think he has a headset.
If he can hear us, I want to see a thumbs up.
All right, yeah, he can. Yeah.
So I want to see another thumbs up, Malik. Can we get you out on the ice there? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Big thumbs down there.
Yeah, I'm going to take that as a no.
Big thumbs down there. Imagine this. They're looking at the rule book through the glass.
I can't even read without glass.
All right, hold on. Gary's coming over to me.
Gary's going to explain everything. Still looking at it. Still talking it over down there. It looks like some more people getting involved. We'll see what happens here, but been quite the delay.
Okay, got an explanation. They were looking to see if they could challenge the Black Bears challenge on that certain play. That's all I got.
Okay.
So it could have been for a challenge for a missed stoppage.
That would be my assumption. We'll see what the relay to Coach Sherwood. Maybe they're trying to say that they had possession at some point and it should have been blown down on that delayed penalty. Maybe that's where the challenge would have came in. I don't know if that's challengeable, but that would be my assumption.
So now 3 of the officials are huddled at center ice. All right, they just told me you were right.
Oh, let's go. That's like 2 for me today. High five it. Woohoo!
All right, Danbury now leads 3-2 for the first time this weekend. Danbury has all 3 of their goals this weekend in the third period. Caden Kandurka has the last 2. So the Black Bears now looking to equalize. They are playing from behind for the first time this weekend. And now the hat-tricks come back out the other way. And Durka fires a heat check, and that one gets ricocheted into the netting and out of play.
Something else to note, Black Bears putting their specialty jersey record in jeopardy here too, along with their perfect February and perfect against the hat-tricks. A lot in jeopardy here if they can't find a goal in the next 6:45.
Plenty of time in 6:45. And since the hat-tricks did score on that play, penalty is wiped out. An extra attacker goal. So now Binghamton playing from behind for the first time tonight. Now Shane Carr knocked down by Frondudo, but the Black Bears come right back in. Schwint trying to saucer one over to Shane Carr. Had 2 assists last night. He was looking for one right there. Puck bouncing up and around in the neutral zone, and the linesman's going to blow the play dead for being touched with a high stick. 6:19 left to go here in the third.
Some choppiness to this game. No real continuity able to get going or started here since that stoppage for the check of a challenge. Both teams seem to be kind of stuck in place. Oh, Newberg's got his shirt back on.
And jersey.
Yes.
.40 shots on goal for Binghamton, 23 for the hat-tricks. Gut check time for Binghamton. Face-off 1, fired right off the draw by Bondarenko. Loose puck is cleared by Danbury. Is this going to have enough for icing? Yes.
I love that.
I never heard the whistle. I'm sorry, Cole. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I love that from Bondarenko. Just take it right off the draw and rip it. Don't let them get into position.
Face off, held in by Anderson. Black Bears are able to get it down low to their captain. Pigford knocked around by Stubbs. Both of them have a hand on each other's stick. The referee says both of them to let go, and they comply. Ramaker's down low. Stubbs sending it across for Anderson in stride. No misfire, and the Black Bears get the loose puck. Sent up top, Scott Ramekers trying to walk the line. Wrist shot through traffic, knocked down. On the doorstep, they score! Tyson Kirkby knocks it home. We're tied up at 3 with 5:38 to go. How about that one for 3:01?
Well, this all starts with a beautiful keep at the blue line from Jesse Anderson. Keeps the play alive. Black Bears bat it around, and eventually the puck's going to find its way in front. It's going to find its way to Kirkby, and he's going to finish it off and get this one tied up. So neither one of these teams can really stretch themselves out to a lead ever since Danbury got their first one. Both leads only lasting about a minute and a half or less.
Black Bears wrap it back in from the red line. Now Binghamton looking to go back up on top of the leaderboard, or scoreboard, I should say. Kandurka slaps it out, and Swain and Weber will have to give chase. This will not be enough for icing.
Yeah, caught Cervoni with the back swing there. Painful, no penalty either when you get caught with that.
Stefan shoots it around the wall, yellow to yellow. Now Weber's pinched in down low, pulled out of the corner by the Black Bears. But Adrian able to get it out. Puck stays in, they say. Kirkby with the goal. And Romakers and Stubbs get the helpers. And 14-21. There's the replay. You know what? Great goal. We're going to see it again when we come back after this. Black Bears tie the game up at 3. Back with you in 60 seconds.
Join us Saturday, February 28th at 7 p.m. for an action-packed Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears and Hat Tricks are tied at 3. After the fan cam, we're going to go ahead and show the Tyson Kirkby goal to equalize one more time. Love to see what it looked like overhead. And Black Bears now looking to capitalize. Bondarenko with momentum. Crosses in, looking for Kirkby on the doorstep for his second of the evening. Does go wide. Sent around the wall. Beautiful keep by Scott Ramekers. Pinching in now. Black Bears at the outside, pulling it towards the middle. Bondarenko just knocked off the puck. Bondarenko with 1 assist tonight. He's trying to chase down Kyle Powell for the franchise record for assists in a season. Record is 67, and that was in the inaugural year with the Binghamton Black Bears. And hopeful that Bondarenko is able to break that as the season continues on. Now Binghamton looking back for more. Shane Carslow drive kicked away with the purpose by Penton. Pass will split the defense while the Binghamton side was changing. And now Jesse Anderson brings it up at the wall from the red line. Off the top of the wall to the far side, Kyle Steffens there, but it hit a weird spot and jetted out a little bit quicker than Kyle could get to it. Big hit delivered by Sargis on the dump in. Anderson goes around his cage, trying to get some separation, running out of real estate on that far side. Penalty is going to be called.
Horrible time to take a penalty right here. Final 3:19, game is tied, and Binghamton's already got 2 on the power play. That's the last thing you want to do.
Milan Brasecco heads to the penalty box. Time of the penalty, 16 minutes and 41 seconds.
There you go, good look at it.
So here's a look at the overhead angle from the last goal. Kirkby off his skate, and it just trickles in off the line. And the goaltender might have pushed it across fully by laying down.
Really nothing Penton could do there. That one was going in. It had a mind of its own and just kept coming and forcing its way there.
Brasecco sits in the penalty box. Well, they have Newberg entered in on the stat sheet Nope, excuse me, tripping. Tripping is the indication. So the Binghamton power play brought to you by Meyer Security. That's 2 for 5 on the night. Ready to blow the roof off this place. A late power play opportunity in the third period. Let's watch. Bondarenko sends it across for Stubbs. Wrist shot punched away by Penn into the corner. D-Raz gets it back up top. They give it right back over to Stubbs. Kirkby looking for Bondarenko. That pass didn't get across, a little bit too soft. Danbury gets one person off as the Black Bears re-enter. Time and space for Bondarenko. Going cross ice. A wrist shot from Ramekers. How'd that pass get across without a stick getting in the way? Hat-tricks looking like they're going to be able to get it clear. Tukani gets it out, and they will get the rest of their PK unit off the ice for a line change. Minute 15 on the power play for the Black Bears. Bondarenko charges up the ice. Binghamton gets set up. Down low, Stubbs with control. Her cycle around the cage. Looking to give it up for Mr. 301. Durazio's wrist shot. Friendly fire off of Ramekers, but a great hustle play by Durazio to keep this puck in the zone. See if it works out for the Black Bears. Down low, Durazio to Stubbs, and it just goes wide. Now into the high bumper. Stubbs thought about pulling the trigger. Instead, over to Bondarenko, back post. Kirkby trying to tuck it in. It's on the goal line. It stays out, and the play is blown dead.
Woo. That one towed the goal line.
37 seconds left to go in the power play for the Black Bears. Under 2 minutes left to go here in the third period.
Good fake here by Stubbs. Bondarenko, one more across. Kirkby gets blocked along the way, and then hack and whack time almost kept out by Josh Newberg.
So Binghamton is going to call timeout to keep the first unit fresh. 37 seconds of power play time still available. 1:56 left to go here in the third period, Cole.
Chance to draw up exactly what you want. You see Coach Q there talking it over, probably has the clipboard with him. Get his power play in a position where they can find the go-ahead goal.
You can't take it with you. And I think if it's a 5-on-5 situation, you keep this one in your pocket. Might save it for overtime if you don't find the go-ahead goal here in the final 2 minutes. But being on the power play, every second of rest will help.
Imagine you could compound them and take them with you.
Gosh, some games would just get prolonged.
Like 13 by the end of the year.
CJ Stubbs is going to take this face-off on his power side. Being a right-handed player, face-off. Finds Scott Ramekers. They double-team Kirkby down low in the corner. Chernyuk tries to clear, sealed away by Ramekers. Great play by Scotty. Now Bondarenko can start the play. Durazio back to Bondarenko. One timing bid's blocked, and it's going to ricochet out into the neutral zone. Newberg wore that one like a champ. Binghamton has to come back in across the line. Linesman says they're good. Puck is down low. Suzuki gets there first. And her send it all the way down to Tomei. Penalty time is up. Black Bears do not convert on that power play. They're 2 for 6 on the night. A wrist shot, maybe off the top of the glove. Sounded like it hit something all the way up here in the press box. Pickford's backhand, knocked down. And this is going to be touched by a high stick with 1 minute left to go here in the third period.
Exactly 1 minute, and Black Bears unable to convert on that power play. Had their chances, a good keep-in, but just couldn't get across the goal line.
Neutral zone draw. as it is pushed back. Black Bears try to hold it in. Danbury able to get the clear, but here they come. Stefan made sure to play that puck first to nullify a hand pass. And this will hot pass Anderson down low. Weber saucering it up the wall. Nice little backhand 2-foot pass by Nick Swain. Here comes Binghamton. Sargis throws it towards the net. Knocked down by Pinton with the blocker. Swain settling a wrist shot. Goes wide. 25 seconds left to go. Anderson sidesteps one defender. Carries down low at the goal line. Reverses it into the corner. Stefan in a board battle. Might be on top of it. It's pinned up against the wall. 10 seconds left to go. You see it up close in your living room. Thrown down the ice. It's going to hop all the way down. And it's icing against the Hat Tricks with 1.5 seconds left in the third period.
Bad play there by Newberg. He had time to double back with that one. Was that Newberg or Crom had time to double back. Instead gives Binghamton an opportunity and allows them to pull the goalie. Something to talk about, though. Binghamton has yet to win a game in overtime. All 3 extra time games for the Black Bears. Shootouts. Most recently in Port Huron. Time before that against these Hat Tricks at home on the 12th. And then opening night against the Wolves.
There you have 2.6 up on the clock. Right off the draw, Scott Ramekers had it knocked away by Pinton.
That would have been electric.
We are headed to the Toyota RAV 4th period. We are going to take a timeout. Back with you right after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. Time for the Toyota RAV 4th period. Test drive a RAV4 at your local Toyota dealer today. Black Bears and Hat Tricks are tied at 3 after 60 minutes of play, so we head to the extra frame. 5 minutes are up on the scoreboard. It is 3-on-3 hockey. If somebody scores, they win the game. If we are still tied after 5 minutes of play, we will go to a shootout.
Black Bears, like I said, yet to win a game in overtime. The only game that ended in overtime for them was the loss to the Twin City Thunderbirds a couple weeks ago.
So here we go. Face off, won by the Hat Tricks. And they're peel it back. Binghamton starts with Bondarenko, Stubbs, and Orazio.
It's all a possession game here. You try to bait the other team into changing, try to get behind a defender as your man-on-man for these 3-on-3s.
Rustoff and Kandirk across the line offside. 21 seconds into the extra frame. And every whistle is an advantage for the defense, because that's a free chance to get the puck back.
Correct. If I was the Hat Tricks, I would have Newberg out here for every face-off. And if you win it, just have him come to the bench.
Worked for Team USA. But Trocheck and Larkin take every draw in overtime. Here come the Black Bears. They win the draw this time. Bondarenko is out wide. Trying to shave up some ice, create some separation. Black Bears get caught down low with it. And you'll see in overtime, teams are not afraid to pull the puck out of the offensive zone in the extra frame like they are at 5-on-5. Get some separation. Stubbs skates in, and his wrist shot gets ramped up into the safety net, out of play.
Yeah, just take that puck back in, allow everyone to change, and get the lineup out there you want. Now a face-off coming in the Black Bear offensive zone.
Kirkby out there. Face-off gets pushed into the corner. Tries to tie the puck up, rides the wall. Hattricks trying to maintain possession, and it's chopped away by Romikers, but not out. Crom throws it through the blue paint, or just in front of it rather, over to Belfay, but gives it right up to Tyson Kirkby. Scott Ramikers with Kirkby, trying to get the pass across. Scotty keeps his feet moving. Now cuts to the front of the net, over to Kirkby looking for the game winner, denied by Penton on the doorstep.
It's games like this where you miss Gavin Yates. He's so good at the possession game that he is lights out in 3-on-3 with hanging onto the puck and baiting people into making bad decisions.
Chernyuk goes out wide. Sorry to cut you off, Cole, but I thought Chernyuk was going to shoot. Now he cuts to the middle. On the back end, he's upended. And the Black Bears are going to be shorthanded in overtime.
It was way upended there. It looks like it's Swain who's the guilty party. Took the skates out from under. Here it is. It's a nice move by Chernyuk. And all of a sudden, the Hat-Tricks go up 4-on-3. Looks like they're going to use their timeout here to talk it over. Not a bad plan. Something to note.
Oh, go ahead.
Head coach John Bierchen is not with the team right now. It is assistant coach MJ Merkel running the show.
Unfortunately, this is the only scenario that the Black Bears have lost in overtime this season. They were shorthanded when the Twin City Thunderbirds were able to beat them in this building.
Josh LaBelle.
Binghamton had some good shorthanded chances, though. They weren't afraid to push the offense. 2 minutes for Nick Swain, who unfortunately is hoping that that 2 minutes feels like an eternity, meaning that he can rejoin the play. Worth noting, since there's a power play in overtime, Binghamton does not lose a player, Danbury adds a player. And then if penalty time does expire, Nick Swain comes out and we play 4-on-4 until the next whistle after that. Anderson, DeRazio, and Stubbs for Binghamton. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Face-off won by the Hat-Tricks as Suzuki gets control. A lot of open ice. As Crom skates it up top. Crom fires, blocked by DeRazio, putting his body on the line. Crom gets it back now, far side. Suzuki skate to stick. Sent all the way across. Passing not as crisp as they wanted to be. A high rising wrist shot. Maybe ricochets off the top of the crossbar. Chopped at by the Black Bears. Sent all the way across to Crom. Holding. Denied by Tomei. Puck stays in play. Kanderka loading the pass over. Crom misfires. Knocked up into the air, and they are celebrating like they won. Black Bears say it was touched by a high stick.
Oh, they're going to have to look at this one anyway. I'm sure Coach Sherwood would challenge no matter what. There's no point in taking it with you.
So that puck hits something, because it definitely doesn't move like that.
So it'd be a heartbreaker for the Black Bears to drop after leading most of the game.
So the referee is looking at the tablet in the penalty box.
Puck would have to be hit with a stick above the crossbar for a high stick of a goal. But iPad's had to do some work today.
iPad has been busy. Glad it kept its charge. No goal! Playing on. So since it was touched with a high stick, it also moves it out into the neutral zone.
Exhale. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, way high stick up there from Kandurica. Looking for his third of the night.
We're back in play now. Danbury still on the power play for the next minute. Susinski trying to carry around the net. He's pressured by Kirkby. Goes over to Crom, far side. Suzuki fires, and that is blocked. Knocked away. Kirkby gets control, and he will just float it down to kill off more seconds on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. 40 seconds left to go. Crom leaving it back. Spun around. Suzuki skates in. Puck gets in the way of the stick of Ronekers. It's loose at the blue paint. Kirkby gets there first, off the wall, and above the glove of Susinski, all the way down to Penton. Coach Sherwood's calling for a line change. Kirkby gets off. Bondarenko takes a spot. 15 seconds left to go in the penalty. Now Susinski coming into the zone. Trying to maintain that control. Sends it down low. Skate race. Weber at the half wall. Trying to slap at it. It's held in. Danbury tries to center. Swain is out of the penalty box. Down low. 4-on-4 hockey until the next whistle. Belfay send it across. One-timer. Tomei makes the save. Off the wall and out into the neutral zone. Prosecco now skating in, shaving up ice. Remember, 4-on-4, 1 minute left to go in overtime. Prosecco trying to dance around Scott Ramekers. Send it across, puck knuckles on him. Scott Ramekers tries to send it around the wall. They're gonna say no icing. Both teams were changing and they could have played it.
How much do you practice 4-on-4 overtime?
Not a lot. Just rely on your hockey IQ. Durazio sends his man into the wall. Now comes over to possession for Kyle Steffen. Sent down, looking for Sargis on a stretch pass. 25 seconds left to go. Here come the hat tricks. Chernyuk ahead, backhander, stopped by Tomei, who settles it down with 17.3 left to go in overtime.
We'll go back to 3-on-3 now. Like you said, only 17.3 to go. So some late 30-second magic here, or we'll be heading to a shootout.
Still in the offensive zone for Danbury. Face off one back. Here comes Durazio, Kirkby, and Stubbs. You know they're going to push for it. They come over the line. Durazio was calling for it. Stubbs couldn't get it across. Oh, look out, 5 seconds left to go. 3 and 2, Adrian sending it across. Chernyuk fires at the horn and it goes wide.
We're gonna need overtime. We're gonna need a shootout for this. Just like back before the holiday break.
Cool. Good thing that Nick Swain's out of the penalty box.
Yes.
He's going to shoot first for the Black Bears. That's my bet.
Yeah, but no Yates, no Jansen to choose from.
That's true.
But Nick Swain I think I heard Dom Tomei say it, he's just unstoppable in the shootout.
So Black Bears, being the home team, are going to be allowed to choose whether they want to shoot first or second. They also will flip ins. Boy, everybody who got a ticket tonight, worth the price of admission, I would say.
Well, yeah, they're getting some free hockey at the end of it.
And now we head to the shootout. Black Bears have 3 shootout wins this season. So Anton Rustov will shoot first for Danbury. Remember, this is a best of 3 rounds. After Rustov shoots. Binghamton will have a response. Rubtsov starts in the middle, drifts out wide. Comes in, and he will shoot 5-hole and puts Danbury on the board.
I can't believe Rubtsov was able to score that. I thought he went way too far out to the left side, but just brings it back here and able to beat Tomei through the 5-hole. Good job by Rubtsov.
So now Nick Swain will shoot for the Black Bears. Swain starts wide and will come back towards the middle. Drift over, and his shot goes wide. Danbury leads after 1 round.
Real chance here for Belfoy to put the pressure on.
Austin Belfay will shoot second. He comes in with more speed, opposite side. Stops his progress, comes in, backhander, and he will score. Thought he ran out of real estate down low, but pulled it up on the backhand. So CJ Stubbs needs to score to continue this game.
Make or break time here.
Stubbs now skating in, backhander. We continue on.
Now it's up to Tomei. He's got to stop Kanderka. He's got 2 goals in this one already. Almost had a third if that stick was a little shorter.
Wanted to be the overtime hero, gets the chance here in the shootout. Kanderka skating in, off the bar. So Scott Ramekers now will shoot third.
They practice.
Must score to continue on.
They practice the shootout a lot at the end of practice. Scotty, darn good at it. We'll see if he can keep it going.
Scott Ramekers now skating in towards the middle, fires in a glove save made by Penton. And the hat tricks come from behind in the 3rd period. They don't get the power play goal in overtime, but they win the shootout 2-1, and they will grab the extra point here on Saturday. Win this one 4-3.
Prevents Binghamton from that perfect month they were looking for.
Final count, hat tricks 4, Black Bears 3, a victory in the shootout for Danbury. It's their first win of the season against the Black Bears. As they will skate off the ice with the extra point. We will take a timeout, try to wrap this one up, and get you set for the showdown next weekend with the Watertown Wolves back up in Watertown. La Quinta Inn & Suites postgame show coming up right after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. This is the La Quinta Inn & Suites post-game show. Brooks Hill and Cole Prenti here with you. Black Bears fall on home ice tonight in a shootout. They lose the shootout by a final score of 2-1. And the final score of tonight's game will be 4-3 in favor of the Danbury Hat Tricks. Cole, that's a tough one to swallow because the Black Bears had the lead for a majority of the game, albeit they never had a 2-goal lead. It was always a 1-goal lead. In fact, they had to come from behind to tie the game up in the third period, kill off a penalty in overtime, get a goal called back for high sticking, and unfortunately just not able to find the last goal in the shootout.
Yeah, just a tough pill to swallow, I think, overall, because they led for a majority of the game. I mean, through that end of the first period, second period, they were leading 1-0, and 1-0 is not going to get the job done in this league. We knew that. Danbury was able to respond in the third, and you saw the Black Bears with their quick answer. We're just going to pull it off again, but Danbury kept coming, and eventually it was just too much for the Black Bears to withstand.
Time to take a look at the stats from the third period and the overtime frame, brought to you by our friends over at NBT Bank. Binghamton in the third period had 17 shots on goal. Danbury had 7. In overtime, Danbury had 4. Binghamton only had 2. Kind of makes sense that Danbury controlled the pace in overtime. When you get a full 2-minute power play, you're going to be able to control the tempo and the pace of really which you play. And the Black Bears were probably happy that they were able to get to the shootout frame, given the circumstance. But unfortunately, Danbury outscores them 2-1 in those circumstances. Looking at the power plays, Binghamton finishes the night 2 for 6. It's 33%. Danbury finishes 0 for 4. All of their goals come at even strength, and they get the extra one, of course, in the shootout. Extraordinary business growth starts with everyday banking at NBT Bank. With expert guidance and smart financial solutions, NBT is your trusted partner from lending and deposits to digital banking and fraud protection. Visit nbtbank.com/business to find out more. Member of the FDIC. Cole, I know we got to get ready for the auction. Tyson Kirkby picks up point number 300 and 301. Unfortunately, going to be a footnote with a little bit of sour taste tonight, but still a great accomplishment for the Black Bears captain, being the first player in franchise history to ever do so.
Yeah, it's something to marvel at. I don't know how many players in Binghamton hockey history, that's going to be a question for someone else, have reached 300 points here in Binghamton, but what a job done by Kirkby to get there and really turn himself into the face of this team ever since his arrival 5 short years ago.
And he's been the captain now in his 3rd season. The last 2 years being named captain, the Black Bears have won a championship. Unfortunately tonight, their little winning streak will come to an end. They do pick up a point with the overtime loss. They fall to 37-5-2 on the year. They get ready to take on the Watertown Wolves next weekend, Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Black Bears will be at Tully's Tuesday at 6 o'clock at the Vestal Parkway location. Have something fun in store that we're just waiting to confirm on the final details. But Black Bears, Tully's, Tuesday, 6 o'clock. We hope you're there. For my partner tonight, Cole Parenti, Josh Williams with the excellent video team, EJ Worth on the socials downstairs, and everybody else in the Black Bears office, my name is Brooks Hill, signing off for Binghamton tonight. Danbury wins this one in a shootout, final score of 4-3. Have a good night, everybody, and enjoy your Sunday.